I'm connected. I don't know what's longer, man, my block list on my checklist. I don't know what's colder, man, my heart on my necklace. Pretty when I wake up, I'm a bad bitch at breakfast. Still might slide on the op.
Still active. All right, greetings everybody, and welcome to the Primary Colors Podcast, where we bring you hot shit and hot takes for the culture. We do this for y'all because we love y'all oh so much. I'm your humble, grateful, oh so thankful host, Trader Great. Bro, what you laughing at, man? I ain't even got started. yet. He's going, bro. He's going yet. I'm your humble, grateful, oh so thankful host, Trader Great. Great day to make it a great day, goddamn, and I hope y'all all feeling amazing and blessed on this wonderful, I don't know when we're going to drop it. It'll be sometime in early July, though. So, whenever this is, we hope y'all, feeling it, man. But, yeah. Anyway, y'all, I got some guests with me, man. We're gonna get straight into it. I got Rob and Neek with me. These some people I've known and have been family with for, damn, bro, like what? This is like 5 years now, bro. 5, 6 years.
5 whole years.
All right, man. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while,
5
bro.
years, man. That's
yeah,
crazy.
man. But
we like going to kindergarten together. Our relationship going to kindergarten.
Yeah, bro. We done graduated through some like crazy things, bro. And I thought it'd be fun.
Was wild.
Babe.
Yeah.
All that crazy.
I thought it'd be definitely fun to have you here, bro, and chop it up with everybody, bro. So thanks for coming here, man. Thanks for being here, bro.
For sure, man. I gotta tell y'all how I met Trey, man. So we was at school together.
All right. We wasn't in grade school though, like how you was explaining though.
We was in school together.
Some army schools, some army stuff.
Army school.
Bro.
So we was at the school called Bowling.
Yeah.
And we was talking about going to get some chicken. You know what? I don't want to talk about the story.
No, I want to tell the story now, bro. We got to get into it, bro. So I'm just walking, right? And so when you get in these situations where it's like you like hop into some army stuff, and you're like taken from one city to the next, and it's like, okay, you're meant to do this assignment or whatever you got to do, right? There's times when it's like a bunch of y'all in a room, so we're all like in this auditorium and don't nobody know each other because everybody's from different places, right? And so like they just got us doing some task, bro. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Like it was
a
somebody.
PAI. It was where you was going through. You was showing your ID tag.
Army niggas know all the acronyms. Well, he said PAI like
the ABC. We went to the 781.
Yeah. But we was gonna do. We was doing what?
We was doing a personnel accountability inspection. So we was going through. He was just giving everybody your ID tags, your so you can register yourself basically.
Yeah.
And then so I lived in Charlotte. We was down at Fort Jackson.
Yeah.
And we was
in South Carolina.
It was South Carolina. So it was about an hour and a half from where I lived.
Yeah.
From the school we was going to. So the people in my class who was, James Brown listeners.
Cause we always gonna find skin folk, all the skin folk. We always gonna find each other. Cause the army diverse. It's a bunch of like white people, Asian people. You get just a big pool of people.
Yeah.
But we gonna find each other. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna find each other. We gonna vet each other quick too. Like you know when you found one of your new niggas. Like and when you just okay, they black, they cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we was talking about going back to Charlotte because I had a house. Like I said, we was living in Charlotte. I was like, we go back to Charlotte. I show y'all a good time because that was within traveling distance from our school. And so Trey was walking down the stairs and he was like, bro, he heard go to Charlotte. Mm-hmm. This nigga took 3 steps back.
I'm trying to find a play, bro.
He was like, hello, y'all said what? Y'all said y'all go to Charlotte?
We like 25, bro. I'm like, where's the niggas going, bro? Where's the niggas going, bro?
Wanted to be.
Yeah, and then from that moment on, we clicked, bro.
That moment on,
that
bro,
weekend, he let me
we had only known
crib,
each other for
bro.
2 days at that point.
Really?
Well, we had only been around each other for 2 days.
That wasn't the time we went to like Onyx and stuff.
We did go to Onyx.
Yeah, literally.
Was it that time or was it?
We must have been multiple times. I think that first weekend you weren't there. You were like a bachelorette party or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that one weekend, like he let me crash on the couch and everything, like treated me like love, treated me like family, off top, and it was like, damn, bro. Yeah. I didn't know Charlotte was lit like that. Like a lot of people don't know about Charlotte.
I don't think that it's growing.
Hey.
It's lit though. It's Charlotte for a reason.
It's so weird though.
It's Charlotte. Okay.
It's weird at the same time because like it's lit, so it should show you perspective in different parts of the world and where you come from, right? Because to us, it was real lit. Like coming from Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Like we went down there. It was so many different restaurants. It was so many different bars.
Stuff
It was
to
so
do
much
every
stuff
day.
to do. You ain't have to worry about getting shot. You ain't got to worry about, nothing crazy going on. It was like a lot of shit. You could mingle with different races and then be no issue, whatever. So it was like a lot of stuff to us. But then like people come from New York and they like, damn, it's boring. You know what I'm saying? Like it's slow. Like, ain't nothing going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's a
that.
different
So
pace up here, bro.
it's so crazy how different parts of the world interact with different parts of the, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
facts.
crazy how it works like that. But yeah, it's lit to us because shit, coming from Ohio, you probably had like 2 bars in the whole city that you can go to. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
you
you
get
go to,
shot.
yeah, but you get
That you won't get it's like that in
No,
Ohio?
it is. In Cleveland.
Oh,
In Cleveland?
Remember, I brought Terry up. Remember, we was at bowling. I brought Terry up to Cleveland. He was
Yeah.
like, he was like, you always talk about Cleveland. I want to go to Cleveland, bro. I brought Terry up to Cleveland. We went to
It's
the
really
bar,
like-
bro. Hey, we went to the bar. Hey, big ass fight broke out. Like 2 brothers fighting, bro. They got hit upside the head with the bottle, got tossed out.
Damn.
So then we outside, and the dudes come outside. They like got the blood leaking. I'm like, yeah, this Cleveland. Like, and we was on West 6, which is
Shit.
a downtown. Was downtown. It got police everywhere, everything. And it still happened there.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Cleveland
shit.
is Cleveland is
like that.
crazy. Yeah, Cleveland like that.
Was that your graduation party? Another time, somebody got shot right outside the club. They cleaned that up, and we went back in to keep partying. Like,
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
Oh damn! Nah,
Yeah.
Cleveland wild.
I ain't gonna lie.
Cleveland,
I
a
ain't gonna
wild
lie,
Midwest.
Cleveland
thing.
crazy.
God damn, bro.
yeah.
Cleveland
And
crazy.
so y'all in Charlotte from Cleveland. Anyway, so like that's how it's crazy. Like y'all being in that city and not being from your hometown. So that's one thing I want to talk about for sure. It's just leaving your hometown. Also, I've known Rob. We've been in the Army for a while together. So I kind of want to talk about that and like what kind of impact that has on your life and because bro, it's crazy. Like my little sister is thinking about joining the Army now, bro. And so like I'm going through all of this shit in my mind again. You know what I mean? And so like I kind of want to talk about how we processed it and how like that kind of plays out in life. And then, bro, like us being in the Army together, we got some shit they'll call like a foxhole, right? And like anything they call a foxhole is just you in a bad situation. So like when you in these bad situations with people, it's like you build these bonds and shit like that, right? And like through these bad bonds and these crazy ass times, bro, you've always been a nigga that's just been like, bro, I'm rocking with my wife. And nigga, we was like 25. We young niggas, you know what I'm saying? And so I kind of want to talk about that a little bit because like I think what y'all have is beautiful and y'all could like say some things and really like inspire people and shit like that. And so, nigga, we can get into really whatever because this nigga believe in aliens and shit like me. So like, it's really whatever shit you kind of want to get into.
Damn. I want to say something and not get too like deep and
I also hold on. He also owns a photography business, and so
Yeah.
like I want to talk about
Yeah.
the business as well because this
Yeah.
the first nigga I knew that was getting money. This nigga put me on how to get stock options and shit like that. So like he literally was on a deployment, bro. This nigga ran up a lot of money and came back and told everybody like, "Hey nigga,
Yeah.
hey
Y'all
nigga,
need
I
to
found
do-
it, bro.
Yeah.
I found it." So it's the nigga that put me on getting money, bro.
Hey.
So like,
Hey, to the Cleveland niggas listening to this, I'm broke.
bro, baby, I ain't got no money. This nigga said, "Pay the Fools one of his favorite movies." You out here? Nigga. What's up, nigga? We outside, nigga. Yeah.
Hey, no, without getting, because it was so crazy when you say you was like, you could talk about whatever. And it's so crazy because, like, I don't know, over here is dark. And then over here is like the light. And it's like, that's exactly how I met Neek. Like, I met Neek when she first came into the bleachers in our high school.
So y'all high school sweethearts?
Yeah, we high school sweethearts,
nigga,
man.
Nigga, that's beautiful,
Yeah,
nigga.
for real.
That's beautiful. What up, dog? That shit beautiful, nigga. Look, niggas love hearing shit like
But
that.
look,
bro. You don't hear
I
that no
swear,
more, bro.
I didn't I tell you this before? I swear to God, like it was like a light that
does
just hit
say
her.
this all
It
the
was
time.
literally a light. Like she's like had a light on her. I was like, damn,
Damn.
that was it.
Wow. So you believe
That
in
was-
soulmates and shit like
Yeah, that was
definitely.
soulmate. Like that was destiny right there for
Yeah.
real.
Okay,
For real,
bet.
for real.
So like,
That's crazy.
what has been, I guess, like the funnest part about being young married niggas? Cause y'all have fun, bro.
Mm.
Y'all niggas be having fun, bro. Y'all niggas was in Egypt last week. Goddamn, y'all be going to like Santo Domingo and shit I can't pronounce and shit,
Damn,
bro.
that
Like
made
y'all
me
be
want to
out,
cry.
bro. Like,
I'm
this nigga getting sensitive. That's the funnest part about like y'all being young and married, because that's not something that's encouraged in society. So like, it's not something that is pushed and really said. It's like this is something you should do, bro.
Yeah.
And I think like as I'm reaching like 30 and shit like that, I'm getting like more wise. I realize, bro, like your family really is your fucking wealth, nigga. Like Because I done, bro, I'm richer than I ever been. I done got more opportunities than I ever been. And I'm realizing now, like, nigga, I could get more and more and more and more and more and still not be a wealthy man if I don't have, like, my family to share it with. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, what, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear about the fun parts about that shit and, like, just being young, married people, bro.
Yeah, so, man, like we had known each other since we was 16. And so, I don't know. It was like, so she was my first girlfriend ever. You know, she's the first person.
I don't hear about that shit.
She's my first.
Allowed to have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I wasn't. My mom didn't allow me to date
yeah.
until I was 16.
Yeah.
And out of all my siblings, I was the only dumbass one to listen, you know. But I respect I respect my mom, like, you know, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So when I was sick, and it was so crazy because before I was 16, I didn't talk to girls. I didn't even know really, you know, I was always like joking around with girls, but never like flirting with girls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I never really knew what it meant for like a girl to like me. And so Neek was walking around the school like hit me on my butt. Like I'm in my locker, she'd come hit me on my butt.
Up.
And then she'll keep walking.
Up.
And I won't know who do it. I'm like, you know, I'm looking around every day or whatever, and I caught her one day. And so I don't even know that this means like a girl likes you or something. I'm like, I know, like, what is like?
Hey, what the fuck is this?
What's happening? What is this?
So it was so crazy how we started to interact though, because she ended up she stole my phone in gym class.
Yeah.
I didn't steal his phone. We switched phones.
Okay.
She deceitfully took my phone.
No, I did not. But I gave it.
She did.
You had my phone though. I didn't just steal your phone.
I don't know, because I don't imagine asking her for her phone.
You can't
It was a
recall.
mutual decision.
Yeah, I can't
We
recall
switched
that.
phones.
Okay. That's what women say, mutual decision.
Yeah, that's what they say. Okay.
So she got my phone. She texts herself her number to me or whatever, or she texts herself from my phone to get my number, and then she then later that day she sent me like a you know them spam threads. It was like, you know, read
Chain
this all
messages.
the chain messages back in the day. And then I forgot what I was like. I don't know what the site it is. I don't know. And so then she ended up texting me that we text from there. But that's how we start texting and stuff.
Yeah. We had gym class together.
Okay, so that was the adolescent part. But like, what about the part like y'all being 20 to 30? Like that's y'all done been through like life stages and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, I think we probably been through every life stage together. So like, graduating high school, going to college, him going to the military, of course, and then like moving from our hometown, moving somewhere else. But I would say like the best part is just growing up with somebody. So like I know him since he was 16, so it's like not too many memories we got without each other.
That's far.
So it'd be like we could like when we play like Taboo or something, like couples game nights or something, like we gonna kill it every time. We'd be like, what was that one thing you bought me for Valentine's Day in 2009? Like I'm like, oh, a teddy bear. They like, what? How you know each other, like know each other. That's probably the best thing. You always got a best friend who you like. You knew them, like you really grew up with them, but that's your partner as well.
That's
That's what
hard.
I would say.
That's fine, bro. So like, have you felt with going to the military? Because I kind of want to talk about that too, like from your perspective, because you've kind of had to, you know, just not kind of, but you've had to support that.
Yeah, I hate it.
For real?
Yeah.
Good, because me too. Like, I'm not a
hate
good
it.
military nigga.
Nah,
Like, I'm not a good. I realized that early on. Like,
Yeah.
I could be,
It's a lot of
but I'm
women-
not a good
Yeah,
army nigga,
they
bro.
pride
Like,
that like I'm a military wife. I can do without it. Only thing I like about it the most is like the benefits that we get from it, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like military is for family life. Like I don't think we spent one of my
Yeah.
birthdays together till like the last couple years. He would miss my birthday every year because he
Yeah.
would have drill. So it's like, so I'm with my partner and we
you know, women take
spent
birthdays serious. bro.
7
Them the
birthdays
ones, bro.
together, like, or even like 4th of July's, like going to see fireworks together. Like we ain't did that because he always in either his your annual training at that time.
Oh, okay. You
Or
know what it's
some-
called. Hey,
Hey,
okay,
acronyms.
So it's like you just miss so much stuff. And then with our son, like we
Facts.
missed the whole 15 months of his life. So I'm raising a kid by myself for
'Cause you
15
deployed,
months.
right.
He's deployed. I have no family in Charlotte. So I'm in Charlotte with my kid for 15 months by myself. Got to go to work, take him to daycare. If he gets sick, if I get sick, you just dealing with on your own.
Yeah.
So I hate it. I'd rather him be with me because you get married to be with somebody, not to be alone for 15 months.
Yeah, like that's a profession where it's like it's always gonna take you from your family.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna take you from your family. He couldn't come to Dubai with me. We planned it,
that's kind of
pay for everything.
Like, yeah.
Army like, nah, bro, we doing something that weekend.
Yeah,
Like,
hey,
no, I hate it.
It should be imposed on your
I
plans.
hate it.
And it's just tough because what I've always felt about it is that like in order to be successful in it, you have to subscribe to a certain ideology.
Yeah.
Like, you have to subscribe to a certain way to truly be successful, or you got to be able to like understand that way and play the game so well that it looks like you're a part of this this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro, like I can just remember like being times when like I was like standing in formations and shit, bro. And this is the honest truth, bro. This is the honestest truth I can give, bro. I'm like standing in formations and I'm like saluting and shit, bro. And I'm like in the posture, like nigga, like this, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the posture. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
They're saying
why are you
you wanna-
standing like this, bro? Like, what are you saying that you're aligned with right now? Like, in your body, in your physical posture, in your position where you're at, your location, where you are, where you're spending your time. Like, are you really aligned with this shit, bro? And it got to a point where it was just like, bro, that shit got, it was knocking on me, bro. Like, the knock was small. Then that motherfucker just kept beating, bro. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, that shit. It was tough, bro. It's
Yeah, they tell you where you gotta be, what time, what you gotta wear.
But the good thing about it is you meet niggas like Rob.
Yeah,
That's the blessing about all of
meet
it.
a lot of people. Yeah,
Yeah, Rob. You know, like Harry.
That's what I really would say though, for real. Like,
people.
I'll talk a little bit about how I joined the Army. So I was like 18. So I graduated when I was 16, and I was going to Tri-C for 2 years. Tri-C is like
Community
community college in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And so I was going to them for 2 years, and they was giving me grants though. So because I was like, I was living with my sister, and so whatever, we was getting grants. And so I didn't have to pay for school for those first 2 years. And then I was 18, and I was working at Cleveland Clinic, and I was making like $9.25 an hour. So I thought I was made it. I was like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's up.
I was up, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you was like 16, 17. And so, and then, so I was like regularly, you know, I was just like cool with the Cleveland Clinic. But then my best friend, Brandon Young, he had got killed. And he got killed like November 17th.
Damn.
I mean, we died November 12th. But he had so when he died, I was just like, you know, so what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna continue to just work at Cleveland Clinic because I wasn't doing nothing with my life, like at all. You know what I'm saying? I did 2 years of community college, but all I was doing was just nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, let me check out the Army. And so I joined the Army. But when I had first started to join it, you know, you got to take the ASVAB. So I took the ASVAB. I scored an 81 on it. I ain't really know what the scores meant. So I scored
Oh, nigga, you smart, nigga.
Yeah, so look.
Oh, nigga, you real smart. That's how I took it. I scored an 81. Didn't really think much of it. Came back. Them niggas told me I could be the general's assistant.
That's what. Hey, so look. This was so my recruiter, he was like, so what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want to make your profession? And I was like, well, I want to work on cars. I was like, I'll be a mechanic or whatever. And he was like, a mechanic? He was like, man, you can be anything you want to be. You want to be a mechanic? He's like,
Oh, damn, yeah. Okay.
right. So he was like,
look
well, you should at least be a helicopter mechanic. And I was like, all right, that sounds cool. And so, yeah, he like got me to be a helicopter mechanic. And that's how, once I became a helicopter mechanic, it just changed it started to, I think that was the original spark in my brain. Like, the world is different other places.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like, talking to, like, I would have never thought I would have touched a helicopter. you know what I'm saying, or worked on it, I would have never thought that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But to be able to go and do that, and then people like, I'm responsible for these people to be able to make it and fly. It was like, damn, that was like, I would have never thought I could do that. So I think that really sparked that, like, what else is out there? You know what I'm saying? You always limited until you had that eureka moment.
Yeah.
And then you really like, it's a whole bunch of stuff out here that I'm not even thinking about that I could be
Doing.
Yeah, that's one thing about like leaving your hometown or like going away at 19 or 18 to the army or like whatever. It's like you're immediately just placed in a different environment and you're just able to soak up, bro. Because your environment is gonna change you before you change your environment, bro. You know, so like just being placed somewhere else to just experience something.
Yeah.
Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatever it is, like it changes you.
Yeah, that's true.
Mostly for the better. You know what I'm saying? But like,
if you a person that takes in lessons,
yeah.
If you a person that just don't be observant and not in tune with yourself, then it won't change because you're not even understanding why you changing or why you becoming something different. It'll overtake you.
Yeah,
but
if you don't know how to adapt, we've seen a lot of people, like even where we from, go like the college I went to, you know, come and they'll stay for a year, then they go back home because they don't know how to like adapt to the new life that they're trying to make. They used to what they had at home, so then they go back home.
But it's so crazy because if you realize it, like if you can really adapt, you could take the greatness from your city and put it into that city, put it in a different language and sell it to the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really crazy. You could really, like, every city is missing a part of your city. You know what I'm saying? Like, only you know the history of your city and what, you know, y'all make hot dogs this way. We got Polish boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got whole
Hold on, pause. You got what?
Polish boys.
Hey, hold on. Explain that.
Hey, bro.
Completely to me.
Hey.
Explain it completely.
Polish
I don't want to be confused at the end of the day about what you talking about here.
Oh, that might sound weird.
Talk to me.
Sound weird.
What is it? Okay.
Polish boys is a food.
Oh, okay.
It's food.
What is it?
Okay.
So it's a hot dog.
It's a glizzy.
What's a glizzy?
Y'all ain't from around here, bro. A glizzy is a hot dog out here.
Okay.
But
It's more than
glizzy
a
is
Polish
called a hot
boy is
dog?
more than a hot dog though.
yeah. They call hot dogs glizzies out here, bro. And
Really?
yeah. And because everybody is like so like homophobic and they're like niggas just got homophobic tendencies, you know what I'm saying? Like whether they are or not.
Yeah.
Niggas always like joke about somebody eating a glizzy on a sidewalk. Like if you get a hot dog on a sidewalk, it shit might be busting, might be good. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, probably it is because it's definitely they're not made of great things. If we're being honest, niggas could make healthy decisions. But if you are like gonna eat a hot dog, niggas should be like, hey yo, you doing a glizzy gobble right now, right in front of me.
Oh my God.
So you over here eating Polish boys is wild. Flagrant. And my New York niggas would not let me stand if I didn't say nothing about that. That's a wild one.
I'm dead.
That's crazy.
All right, finish up.
That's crazy.
I'm bullshitting, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, but you know what? That bring up a good point too, though.
What?
That bring up a good point too. So when we moved to Charlotte, man, it was so crazy how like just communicating with people down there. Like, people would say hello to you, or like, people was just nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People was just like nice. And so moving from Ohio to Charlotte, where people in Ohio, they walk around with a little tough attitude, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like every time you meet another male, it's like, who gonna be the
macho?
Who gonna be the motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? It's
Who
like,
gonna be the motherfucker?
nigga, goddamn, you got this, I got this, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But down in Charlotte, it's really just like, it's way more relaxing. So I was like, damn, these niggas down here weird. You know what I'm saying? When I first moved down, I was like, these niggas weird as fuck.
He definitely said that.
And then as time went on, I realized, you know what I'm saying, that's how humans should talk to each other.
They're just nice.
Like, niggas,
They have southern
like,
hospitality.
if you happy about your life, bro,
They
you know
speak
what I'm
to
saying?
you.
But
Yeah, I don't like how this New York shit has changed me, bro. Cause I'm
You like that
cognizant,
now?
I'm
You like-
aware. I'm like, bro, I should look at niggas that I'm passing on the sidewalk and at least be able to like feel Like I'm radiating some type of love, and I just hope
Yeah.
that you vibrate on that
Yeah.
level too. I look at a nigga on my way in the sidewalk now. I want to mush that nigga immediately, bro. Like, get out of my way. New York changed you, bro. Hey, I'm walking here. No, that shit is real.
No, that's real.
That shit is real, bro. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
There's slow lanes on the sidewalk. An old lady getting a slow lane. It's like, damn, Martha.
Oh no, that's a fact though.
Like, why? Why? Why?
What did do what the Romans do? Like, why your ass moving so slow?
You see what I'm, bro? And I don't like that about me, bro.
That's real though.
I'm cognizant. I'm realizing, nigga, you not a nice person. Like,
you are nice.
as you moving
New
them,
York,
bro.
though.
Yeah,
Move
bro.
your ass out the way.
This shit dangerous,
Move
bro.
your ass out the way.
This shit definitely dangerous, bro.
Dang.
Hey, bro, can you talk to me about having a photography studio, bro? Cause I'm serious. This nigga really is the first person to put me on investing
I think that's so dope, bro. I think that's
money.
so dope. For real.
Appreciate it, man. For real.
Period, nigga. Like
That's so
all of that. I want to hear like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's both y'all's business, right? And so like, how do y'all own that, operate that together? Like, what's that dynamic like? All of that, bro. I want to hear about it because a black man starting something from the ground up, the way you've done, you know what I'm saying, and being an example for your son the way you have, bro. Like, it just, to me, it's just beautiful, bro. So I want to hear about it all. Let me know. Let me know.
Let me spit right quick about what got me into like investing and thoughts of like money and stuff.
Yeah.
And so and I go back to the Army. That's why I said Army was the best decision I ever made in my life. Like,
It's fire, bro.
I can't imagine what my life would be like without the Army. So when I joined the Army, we was in AIT, and they was like, it's this thing called the Thrift Savings Plan. You know, if you put your money into here, you'll be a millionaire by the time you're 60. And I was like, shit, okay, that's an easy deal. You know what I'm saying? Put my money in there. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, that's $1 million. Anybody put $1 million and say I can get $1 million at that point in time, like, I'm like, what I got to do? You know what I'm saying?
fact.
So that sounded like a good plan. So did that. So that was like my first sign of like investing. And then like 6 years later when we was in bowling together, the one girl, the one Asian girl, she was like, she talked about.
The one Asian girl. I like how this story's going. I love how this story's going. 'Cause I forgot.
I forgot her name. I can't think of her name right now. But she had talked about the thrift savings plan. It has different funds in them. So if you got your money in this fund, it's less risky. So it's maybe like making less money for you.
Right.
And you got your in this fund, it's more
High growth,
risky,
high risk.
but it maybe.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what? I was like, I've been investing, whatever. So I was like, I went back and saw how much I made in interest over my entire 6 years of investing, and it was like $1. Because I had my money in the G fund, which is government bonds. So it didn't go up that much. At the time I started investing,
had the same
government
problem.
bonds was worth 16 cents a share. The other funds, the C fund, the S fund that mimic like the S&P 500 and stuff like that, and the Dow Jones, they were also 16 cents a share.
Yeah.
But at the time, like a year ago, they were worth 70 cents a share. So they had multiplied like almost
5 times.
almost 5 times. So I looked back and saw how much the G fund was a year ago. It was still at the same 16 cents.
Yeah.
So it taught me that you can't only be trying to invest, you gotta strategically invest. Cause you can be saying, I wanna save, I wanna become this, I wanna put this money. You can be doing all the right things, but are you doing it in an intentional way, in a smart way that you optimizing your investments?
Yeah. That's tough, bro. So like, how did you get into like this? Because that's okay. You switch one fund to one fund, bro. That's not like, boom, creating all this wealth though that you've experienced. So, what got you into like, oh, I'm doing stock options and niggas need to get on Robinhood and niggas need to learn about Alibaba and learn about dividends and niggas need to learn about all of this, all the stuff that you told me, bro. Like, what made you find that and how'd you get into that? Because
It was this teacher named Mr. Glass. He was a teacher at the school I taught at, and he ended up retiring from teaching, and he was like,
damn, because you was a teacher too, bro. I forgot when we met each other, we had the same profession, bro. We was both
"Same
teaching.
motherfucking profession, bro, black
Yeah.
teachers, man." So yeah, he was a teacher, and he was retiring, and he was like, "Hey, you need to get into this thing called stock options." I'm like, I wasn't listening to nothing except because at the time it was so many people scheming and stuff. I just came from Ohio. I wasn't believing no. I didn't trust nobody.
That shit do like a scam, bro.
I ain't trusting nobody was talking about, and so
That shit sound like a scam.
it took me a whole 3 years living in Charlotte to start trusting niggas. Like, all right, maybe I can believe what you talk about.
Maybe these niggas is cool.
So and then when he showed me that, he like invited me over his house. He was like, yeah, come over one day. You know, I show you around or whatever. So I came over there about 10 o'clock. He made like 1 or 2 trades, ended up making like 2,000 in like 1 hour. And I was like, all right, I'm done for the day. And I was just like, yeah, I need to learn about it.
Yeah. Okay, it clicked. That shit clicked.
So and then from there, I just was like watching so much YouTube, you know what I'm saying, watching so many things. And I started getting heavy into Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett was just really making the most sense out of everybody to me.
Yeah.
Warren Buffett was just talking about, because everybody was all with these strategies and stuff like that, and all these different things and all these different techniques and stuff like that. But also with that don't tie into is like your human emotion. You know, a lot of times all these things could be perfectly aligned or whatever, but if your human emotion is like, I gotta get out or I gotta get in, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna forget the plan. It's out the window. Now you about to be buying random shit. So I saw that those strategies don't work. And so I just was really listening.
So what you saying is you lost bread?
No, I'm talking about.
That's what I did.
I did lose bread.
That's what I did, nigga.
Yeah, I lost
That's
bread.
what I did, bro. I did that same shit. Like, nigga, while I was buying a bunch of shit, like trying to chase certain shit, and like, nigga, let me just put this 700 in this, because if I can get this 700 to go to goddamn 1,800, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna go up off of this, nigga. I was losing bread when I first learned that shit, bro. Like, you had set me up, bro. I remember you turned my account from like fucking 5,000 to like 22. 25 or some shit like that. Lord. And when you did that shit, bro, you told me like, hey, bro, pick these Alibaba options right here, do it long term for this date, and just let it cook. And this is around the same time Alibaba was going through this big thing where they were going to have the largest IPO in history. And sure enough, nigga, it took 6 weeks. I'm talking about from I put that shit in there in August, around like mid-September, that shit was up, right?
Crazy.
At that point, nigga, I started doing what you was talking about, bro. I thought I was invincible, nigga. So I started thinking, nigga, I'm gonna put 4,000 in the Domino's pizza, cause nigga, that shit just must be hidden. I'm gonna put goddamn 3 bands in the 4, cause I don't know what these niggas got going, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna I'm buying options that are expiring in 2 weeks, nigga. I'm not, nigga. My options expiring in 2 weeks. I'm not following no more strategy, nigga. It's just too much success at one point. Like too much. It happened too quick, bro. But yeah, that's the emotional roller coaster you talking about. That shit real.
This shit happened too quick.
That it happened wet, nigga. Bro. Turning 5 to like 25 is crazy to see, especially like where we come from. Like you're saying, like, for some people, that's not like real bread. And like now that I'm making money and I know money, bro, like these numbers like 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, they're not as large in my mind anymore, bro. They're really not. Like a million's not as large once you start, you know what I'm saying, touching this shit.
Yeah.
But I can remember the emotion of 5 to 25 and what happens. Yeah. And if you don't correct yourself there, you're like, fucked. You're fucked. Like, if you can't manage the 25, you're never gonna get to the 250, bro.
Yep.
That shit, nigga, is so true, bro. That shit is so true, bro. But yeah, keep cooking, bro.
That's it.
Nah.
Cause you said you went through the process of like
Investing.
the emotional roller coasters. You mastered that, and then it was like what for you?
Then it was like I think that was the time period I started to really reevaluate what is time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your time worth? What's your time worth? Because if he can sit there for an hour, you know what I'm saying, and make $2,000, and I gotta go to teach for 8 hours, you know, go home and grade papers for another 4 hours, so 12 hours, and I'm making $200. You know, I just made literally a tenth of what he made.
With an hour's time.
You know, so an hour is time. So I was like, what is time? And what's different than him than me, you know?
Facts.
So it was just like, you know, what is time? What are we doing? So I really started to question, like, you know what I'm saying, what teaching, you know, like, I need to figure out this time thing. So then I happened to get deployed, and then so went through the deployment for 15 months. But it gave me the chance to like really take my time and learn time and stuff like that. But I want to get back to my wife though too.
What?
I want to get back to you. I feel like I want to hear from you. We talked about, you was supposed to talk about the studio.
Oh, that's what you was getting to, but
Yeah.
you got backtracked and you start talking about something else, and something else, and
Talking
something
about
else.
that money.
Yeah, start
Yeah.
talking about them bread, them dividends, nigga.
Yes.
All right, so just tie us up on
would
that.
say,
What got you into investing?
You. What you mean? You telling me
Nigga, the
we should
source.
do-
You
Yeah,
don't like
what
his
you
flowers
talking
at all, bro.
Yeah, like-
you put niggas
I
on, bro.
don't know.
You
I
made a
wasn't
lot of niggas money,
researching.
bro. You made a lot of
No,
niggas money, bro.
no.
She could have saw something. I don't know.
No, definitely not. I would say when you got back from deployment, you said you wanted to do photography. You was like, I don't want to go back to teaching. So I'm like, all right. So we had to come up with a plan. All right, what we going to do? Start this business.
Yeah.
And then, during the pandemic, like while he was gone and everything, like me and my friend were already like decorating parties. We was doing stuff. We ain't had nothing else to do. We couldn't go out. So we was like, let's host a brunch. And then we would decorate. We would do all these balloons and backdrops and set all this stuff up.
Being black,
Had nothing
beautiful,
to
and
do.
creative. Just
Yeah, we
on
ain't
your
had nothing else to
natural
do.
self.
So I'm like, all
You know?
right, that was cool for that. Then somebody's birthday. All right, let's do it again. And we set up all these balloons and all this. We kept doing it. So he's like,
Yeah.
all right, we actually like to do this. So me and my friend wanted to start a business, and I'm like, it would be cool to have our own like event space. And then he was doing photography, so he was like, man, I want my own studio. So I'm like, all right, we came together like, well, we might as well just do both of these things together. And then we got our investors, together, and then we just literally started. And I would say the idea took a long time, but when we got it started happening like real fast. Like I would say like a couple months. We like found somewhere, paid for everything, did all the renovations, and then just opened.
So who does like the marketing and shit like that? Cause y'all is marketing crazy. Y'all see he got the
Yeah.
Delk shirt on right now. That's literally his last name.
Yeah.
He got a QR code on his shoulder right now. That'll take you to the website. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Like y'all are like master marketers. So like who started that and like how did y'all
And
get
this
that?
her hat too, by the way.
Oh yeah. I made the hat and the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
made the shirt, the hat, all that. You know what
And
I'm saying?
teamwork, bro. That shit beautiful, man.
That's what.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. My bad, but you don't know when a nigga dap. That nigga could be pointing.
Yeah, you're like, what's up? What you doing?
All right, yeah. But like, who does that, bro? Like, that's fascinating. Cause what I've learned.
That's her shirt she got on too.
Oh yeah, I did make this shirt
Mm-hmm.
too. Yeah.
What I've learned with like things like that, like shirts and hats and photography and like
Yeah.
any type of client-facing service, marketing is like what gets you there. Like when people search in Google, you
Yeah.
gotta come up, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's the
Yep.
thing. You
Yep.
gotta come up. Or when people search on Instagram, you gotta come up. So
Yep.
like, how did y'all master that? Or like, what's
I would say that's him. I would say if it's something, he's gonna research it. Like he would be on the computer for hours. He would be looking up how we get on Google, how we get on the first page, how you watch a YouTube videos that's like 5 hours. Like he's like a researcher and he wants to like learn everything about it. And then he just tell me and I just do it. But
Yeah.
like
I wouldn't say just do it. I want see how women always underplay their role.
Yeah.
No. So I know that we need to do it, right? I'm like, okay,
yes,
these are the
that's true.
strategies.
He's the idea.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
knows the
This
idea. He's not the
like,
executor.
Yeah, and but
okay.
she the more the creative side. So like I probably wouldn't have did these prints, you know what I'm saying, like these letters. But she told me like she gave me this option and I liked it, you know. And then like this hat, like she designed it, but I like it. But I know that I'm the idea that we need to market it and how
Yeah.
we do it. But
Yeah.
she the like creative.
Yeah.
I would say too.
That's fire,
you know,
bro.
So,
That's fire, bro.
So she can't underplay a role because I wouldn't be able to create this. You know what I'm saying?
Power
I
couple.
come on the idea all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Like, shit,
facts.
I think we should do this to rule the world. It'd be like, ah, damn. Next day went by, it ain't nothing happened.
Hey, nothing happened, nigga. Hey, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
Her, though. That's her. Yeah.
That's tough, bro. That's tough.
But we had a couple of adventures before the event space too, though.
Oh, for real, y'all had a couple of like different businesses and shit?
Yeah. All right,
what?
so we had one called Gifted Garage Series.
Okay, put me on, nigga. I like some niggas that have some inventions and
Bro,
shit.
so like I said, I always come up with a good idea. I
Yeah,
come up
he
with
had
so
that.
many
He can come
ideas.
up with
in
so
this
many
world,
ideas.
bro. I'm telling you, you put me up, I could come up with a good idea now.
Facts.
But so it was right when I came back or whatever, and I noticed, COVID was coming through, and nobody was really happy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like want to go out, want to do something.
Facts.
But it was like limited space and stuff like that. And so we had started to watch Tiny Desk a lot.
And colors.
And colors and like all these different like performance shows where it was like more intimate, you know? And so I was like, well, we could turn our garage into, you know, a kind of a little talent show, you know what I'm saying? We could put the mics in there, you know what I'm saying? Create a little, you know, front row, couple chairs and stuff like that, had a hookah there and everything like that. And so we did one.
And it was dope.
And it was dope. Everybody that came, it was like 30 people.
Wow.
They came and they loved it and stuff like that.
That
It was
niggas
like,
had
you know,
the talent show in the
when we
garage,
go-
like some movie shit.
I made a video of it, but I gotta
What
find it. You said what?
And the sound. Something happened. Well, we don't have the video. We don't have none of that stuff.
I don't know. But we had, so it was a girl, Jazz,
My friend Jazz.
her best friend Jazz, and PJ Parrish.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what's his rap name though?
I don't know.
Parrish though. Nigga Parrish.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Shout out Parrish. Shout out Parrish. Shout out Parrish.
Yeah, but no, everybody, it was a vibe though. But it was just like, so then I think that like really was our first thing doing something together as far as like getting money, because we took like a commission from the door. And so it was our chance of like seeing like, okay, this is our space. We made money off of it. That's pretty interesting. And then we did a couple Airbnbs. We Airbnb'd our house out.
Lord.
And so we made money off of that. And so that was like, you know, okay, that's a source of income. And so it was just so many ideas of like, you know, we got to get money together. You know what I'm saying? Like we got assets together. Let's use our assets that we got together and like, you know what I'm saying, let's do it. And so that's when we really started just thinking about the event space and the studio space and just doing all that.
Yeah.
And it was the best decision that we done made so far in Charlotte.
So how's it for y'all being entrepreneurs and like having a kid? Like how's that like?
It's dope because
Like that impacts him at all and like
man,
all of that.
it's dope because he be like, we going to the space? We going to the space?
He's like, are we about to go to the space today?
Yeah, like, bro, like he like this my, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out young Ace, man. Hey, bro, they got the coolest kid on the block, bro.
He is pretty cool.
They got the coolest kid on the block, bro. Ace.
He is.
Yeah.
Hey, just like his daddy, boy.
He
Like
video to put in here
He
so they
different.
can really see.
Oh yeah, I clip one up and put it in here.
Yeah,
So,
because they gotta see. He really lit though. He ain't really
he
on that.
different.
He 3 years old
I
too,
don't know
by the
where
way. He'll walk up to anybody, go up to anybody,
Yep.
talk to him. He'll
Yep.
like, bruh.
Yeah.
And he don't play.
That's tough, bro.
Don't let you try to touch his book bag or something like that.
Or his mama.
Or his mama.
He don't play
Hey,
about
he
me. He
coming
like,
up
that's
to you.
my mama.
He ain't scared to talk to nobody.
Hey, I remember Ace at the photo shoot, like when you came back from deployment and we came and celebrate with you. I remember Ace at the photo shoot. When he knew it was time, bro, he just kind of came out. He was like, oh, we taking pictures? He came out and posed a little bit. I said, oh, he like that.
Yeah.
He is like that, bro.
Yeah, he like that for real.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's what's up, yo.
That was the motivator though, for real.
Yeah,
behind
definitely was.
really behind the business. So I created Duck Develops at the same time she found out she was pregnant. You know, like just knowing that she was about to, we was about to have a kid, especially when I found out it was a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it was a girl, it would have been the same. But it was like, just knowing that I got to pass down a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, like, just leave him with nothing. You know, and that really decided whether I was going to be a teacher or not anymore. You know what I'm saying? So,
Shit.
because you can't build a legacy. You can build a legacy as a teacher, but it's just much more difficult because most of your time is dedicated to teaching. Like, people think that teachers don't do stuff after school, bro. If I got 50 kids, right? I got 50 kids and I give them 5 problems for that day and it takes me 2 minutes to grade each problem. That's 10 minutes per student. You know, that's 50 students. That's 500
Okay, he
minutes.
taught math. He taught math.
Yeah, nah,
Obviously.
fact.
You know,
You doing all
that's
this
definitely
math in your
taught math.
head.
That's why he good with these numbers.
Yeah.
That's 500 minutes you got to spend. That's 500 minutes you got to spend every day grading on papers. That's
Yeah.
outside of you teaching.
Nah,
Yeah.
facts, bro.
So it was literally, I'm like, bro, like, I'm just literally just grading. I'm teaching, grading papers.
And then your lesson plans.
Then the lesson
Gotta
plans.
plan what you gonna do.
So it's like, even though I feel like I was
And that take you being creative, bro. A lesson plan is not easy to put together, bro. Like
Oh
you,
no.
Yeah.
because you want to inspire these kids, you want them to be
Yeah.
engaged, you want them to enjoy it. So it's like I gotta think of something creative to like capture you.
Yeah.
And I'm
Specific
not,
to your kids too.
yeah,
Because the first block ain't the same as second block.
they're not, bro.
Second block ain't lunch. The lunch block ain't the like,
Bro.
so,
The teaching profession
it's crazy
so
underrated.
tough,
It's crazy
bro.
underrated, and that's what I feel
So
bad
tough,
because
bro.
I do tell some teachers like, bro, if you was to go anywhere else, bro, you'd be a goddamn rock star. Like for real, you putting together lesson plans. You dealing with different personalities.
Yeah.
You know how to explain yourself and how to get your point across. And bro, you a diamond. Like teachers are diamonds. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how we like represent them in this country.
Facts.
Like how the fuck they not getting paid the
Paid
most
more.
money and they literally interact with everybody?
Everybody.
It's fucking
They shape
insane.
society, bro.
Yeah.
It's goddamn crazy.
And
Facts.
It's
Bro.
insane.
Crazy.
And y'all probably spend more time with the kids than
Then
their
they
own
own parents do.
They with you
Yeah.
for 8 hours a day. They come home like 5. They spend like 4 hours. Then they go to bed. They come back to school. They with you for 8 whole hours again.
8 whole hours, bro.
Yeah.
And they come to
Shaping
you
their
more than they
life.
come to their parents. They
Yeah.
come to you about their whole life. They, you know what I'm saying, talking about their life. And as teachers, and another reason why I left was because we was really pushing this system of our kids going to failure. I just couldn't push my kid to go to failure no more. I know that no matter what I do, even if I was to fail them, somehow they would pass. And they would just be pushed along
Right,
society.
right,
Even though you
right.
know they about to go to jail, they about to go to prostitution, they probably about to go do something crazy.
Homeless.
They not ready to go on this world because we ain't even pressed them in the teaching. We ain't taught them nothing. We just pushing them along.
Because
So
they
it's
don't want
like
to have that failure rate.
it's
They
no
have to
failures.
pass.
Like literally, you got to give them a 50% on any paper, whether they put their name on it or not. You got to give them a 50% automatically. Where in life are you gonna see that?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see that in life. You just push, and we just keep accepting that, and it's a handicap. I couldn't push my kids to go be handicapped in life. I was like, I'd rather go out here and really make some money, so that way I can create my own type of system, a home school or something like that. I can't be a part of this pipeline.
Yeah.
I gotta go get my shit together, and then so I can come back and change it more effectively. Because it's just crazy how we just push kids along, bro, and then we always wonder like, what's wrong with the next generation? They only going off of what we saying.
exactly,
They
bro.
literally only going off of what we saying. You know what I'm saying? If I tell Ace this, that, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it was somewhere along the way where, nigga, we stopped holding ourselves as accountable for raising the next race.
And so, where we at on time, bro? Because I want to get my conspiracy back.
You 50, but you good.
Okay, bet. Because that's my big conspiracy theory, like about the education system,
Yeah.
bro. Is because we could pay teachers more. Like it's
Yeah.
literally like there's so many things that go on in our lives that legislation could fix.
Yeah.
That would change the quality of our life like that. Like me getting cell phone calls from random numbers all the time. That shit
Yes.
stresses me out, right?
Me
It
too.
raises my anxiety. I feel like that's psychological war from the government though.
Yeah.
Because they could sign a bill that makes that illegal. They just don't do that shit.
They don't
They just don't fix little shit
That's
like that. They
true.
just don't give a fuck. So like with paying teachers, they could pay teachers more. It ain't that they couldn't. But my thing is if I pay a teacher more, then that teacher's not gonna have a poverty mindset. So they're not gonna be able to like reinstill in a kid that same poverty mindset. Like there's things that we're taught that we should like not do, or that there's like ideologies that you're like impressed. Like with being a teacher, you giving up the idea of money to like do a service, that is seen as something that's like really, really noble. And in ways, it really is. I'm not saying it's not. But what I'm saying is that like, if we as a people didn't feel like it had to be like left or right, like you have to give up everything or not, we would have a third option. We would literally think like, oh, it's not okay for me to give up my liberties as much as the services I want to give. And there'd be like a global reform to pay teachers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're not taught to like have a mindset to like break shit like that. Like the government wants to keep us in a mindset of like, oh, teachers shouldn't be making a lot of money because it's not really a hard profession. Woo, woo, woo. And so like they reinstill in the population a poverty mindset of like niggas just thinking they don't have to have money. And so that generation then goes on through life thinking that they can do things and not have to have wealth.
Yeah.
And like you said, they're getting passed along. They're being pushed into all these different industries in which their minds are being controlled, prison systems, the military too. That's where your mind is being controlled. Like there's different avenues they're being pushed to because they're in poverty. But when you got money, you don't make certain decisions.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
niggas with real money ain't sending their kid to do certain shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know no rich niggas that we was standing in a platoon with, ever. Not never, bro. Not never did I meet a nigga that, like, oh, my dad's Trevor Noah, or oh, my dad is fucking the nigga that founded Brahms, or my dad is this bro, we, like, that's why it's an anomaly to find you, a nigga that, like, came from Cleveland, wasn't getting money, found out how to get that shit, and then spread it to a bunch of other niggas, and people was making money, right? So, right, thankful for the opportunity, but at the same time, like, bro, you don't meet people like that because that's not where they're sending their kids, bro.
Yeah.
Because they have the option, they have means to not even
Yeah.
think like, oh, because like what I told you, my little sister, she's thinking about joining, right? And this shit like scares me the most because it's like, as much as great things happened in the military, as many amazing things has happened, I still think about like, oh, I know women have been like raped in the military. I know like weird ass, old ass sergeants that was like preying on kids and stuff like that, bro. Like these girls like 18, 19 just now getting in the military, and it's like an old ass 32-year-old sergeant like preying on them and shit. I've seen this stuff happen, and as much as like you can be thankful for the opportunity that it does present, it's like, man, it's just so many dangers in this shit, bro. But like that's my big theory, conspiracy theory, bro. It's like the government, like they don't pay teachers because they want everybody to have a mindset of like it's okay to live in poverty.
No, I believe
And
that.
figure it out in poverty. Because you can either figure it out or you don't figure it out. And you just die. And that's what you see a lot of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like we have the means and the option to create a third path or a fourth path or a fifth path or a sixth path. Nigga, like, it's options out here now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's my thoughts, bro.
That's true.
Good
You know, I'm
thoughts.
a conspiracy ass nigga, though. I feel like they want to kill us all, bro. I do.
Rob like that
Everything.
too. He think everybody out to get us. He think
With
every
the food.
situation. He think the worst. Oh, with the food.
With the food.
Oh my God.
You know, I
I think
the big
I just
conspiracy on
think
that.
the world gonna go to a point where I mean, I think all movies, you know, eventually come true sometimes. I can't say all, sometimes, whatever. But a lot of movies come true sometimes. And so I could just see a couple of different things happening. You know, I could see like the Hunger Games where, you know, it become districts, and it kind of ties into like that movie In Time with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Where basically it costs money to travel in between these things. Like we pay the tolls anyway, right? We pay tolls on the road and stuff like that. And with gas going to higher places, you know, it's gonna be hard for you to be able to travel. You know what I'm saying? To like, say you was trying to drive from here to, you know, Ohio or something like that. It'd be very costly for you as a regular
$400
person.
then.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as a regular person, it's gonna be like, I can't make that trip no more. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, people gonna stop traveling as much. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be too costly, and they're gonna have these super cities where only the wealthy can go to, and they can live out their best life. They can intermingle with whatever because they can travel, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that we're gonna get real segregated. I think it's gonna be very big segregations on like the classes.
Nigga, that sound like what it is right now, though, bro.
Yeah,
Like, right
it
now
is
that you're
low-key
talking
like
about it, that
that,
shit
yeah.
sound like really what it is. Like, because gas is so expensive, bro. Like, you see them memes when niggas is like, gas getting any more expensive, my job gonna have to come get me.
Hell yeah.
That shit real, bro.
That's
Like,
real.
and
Yeah.
bro, I feel like a financial advantage of living in New York, and there's not a lot of them, nigga. Like, there's
Yeah.
not a lot of them.
They get y'all in other ways.
One financial advantage though is I don't have to have a car to move around out here,
A
bro.
car
Like,
note,
you know what I'm saying?
insurance.
Yeah.
You
Like,
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
but I think that's because I have a job that pays me well enough to where I can afford to live in a city like this.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Like, if that wasn't the case, if I was in a different class, like, that wouldn't be an option.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be an option. And so then I'm dealing with gas prices. And so I can't go get a job in the city if I don't live in the city because
Right.
I can't pay to go out there every day.
Yep.
And so then what? Like, I got to work in whatever's offered in my community, and so like that may not be this high paying thing that economically puts me in like a different whatever. So that's just damn near sound like what it is.
And I thought about it when we was driving. Like the gas in the city is more expensive than gas out the city.
Nigga.
Yeah.
And so,
That shit ridiculous.
and then they got the toll, right? To get out the city or to get in the city, you got to
Get
pay
in
the
the city,
toll.
yeah.
So they literally like, you gonna pay this money or you gonna pay this toll.
Either way.
Or if you ain't got it, you
So
can't
we gonna
come.
get the money regardless. So they waxing them an extra $16
Yeah.
just to be in the city. You know, you know what I'm saying? Per fill up. And so you think about all the taxis and stuff like that. You think about all the like,
Damn.
Bro,
that's
I'm telling
major. You know what I'm saying? That's a major. I feel like gangster move. Like
It is.
build this motherfucker circle. Nigga, you step outside the circle, you gonna pay this tax. You know what I'm saying?
telling
You
you,
stay
bro.
inside the circle, you gonna pay this tax.
I don't know what y'all believe in, everybody, but Lord God, they down here sending us bills. When you done paid it all. You done
Thank
paid
you.
it all, and they down here billing us to
Right.
cross the street,
Right.
to cross the road.
Yes.
This shit ridiculous, bro.
That's
This shit is
facts.
ridiculous. This
That,
shit is crazy. When you think about it, bro,
That is real facts.
I'm paying. But I know Wolf really go here with me because he's all about the fruits and vegetables and things like that, bro. I am paying for some stuff that grows on a tree.
yeah. Yeah.
On a tree, bro.
And I was seeing a TikTok that this girl was saying, like, she's like, America is so crazy. Like, in other countries, it's just an orange tree. You could literally just walk up to it and pick an orange for free. But y'all are charging me to go to the grocery store and buy this orange when this grows out of the ground for free.
And it's a GMO orange too. They trying to kill us, bro. They trying to kill us, bro. They trying to kill us, bro. It's a GMO orange. Bro.
Yes.
Facts.
That's crazy.
That shit. No.
But I think it go back to that's what I was talking about with the movies. I was talking about like I feel like it's gonna be like Mad Max, you know. And that was the whole thing about this Corona thing that kind of made me mad about what people was talking about. I feel like sometimes we make decisions, and if somebody's wrong, like it's no apology, it's no fix, cause
I already know what you about to say.
you know, closing down the country and like, you know, all these everything, these precautions we took, yeah, it was, you know, that was a method. But that method kept people from their families for 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? That method done fucked up all the kids who's supposed to start from kindergarten or 3rd grade. They never even been in school. They in the 3rd grade now. You know what I'm saying? That messed up everybody's proms. You know, they football games. That was high school years is some of the best fucking years to most people in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From fucking 10th grade to 12th grade. That's when you like figuring yourself out, getting ready for the world.
Yeah.
We took all this away from these people for a decision that wasn't even factual or wasn't even like proven to be the correct way to go about this business. And it's nobody like, oh damn, I'm sorry. I can't imagine if I was a kid that missed my prime. Well, I did miss my prime, but because of my reasoning. You know what I'm saying? It was my fault. It wasn't because somebody came through and said, you know what I'm saying?
Taking all this away.
And it's just, you know, I just don't think, and I know some people gonna feel a certain type of way about what I'm saying or whatever, but I look at the bigger picture of everything. You know, I don't look at the first impact. Yeah, the first impact is that people gonna die. Okay. But after that, our bodies are built to fight viruses, bro. We're gonna build an immune system. We're gonna have to adapt to it eventually anyway. It's never going to go. Once they said it was that contagious that the bitch spread from China to everywhere, nigga, that mean that everybody that has it has to die. Everybody that has to have it has to die, and that cannot spread no more. You gotta burn all them bodies at the exact same time. Because if you don't do that, one person gonna have it, and guess what? If one person have it, then it's never gonna go away ever.
Yeah, it's not gonna go away.
So why not
Here
just
forever.
let the shit happen, bro? I'm sorry,
Naturally,
life happens. You can die in a car crash, way more likely to die in a car crash than you can off the corona.
Yeah.
So why are we still driving? If we talking about killing, if we want to prevent deaths and all this other shit,
That's perspective.
why we not driving?
That's too practical for people to look at life though, because you're really right. Because like the fact that you could just like objectively be like, some people gotta die, other people like
Exactly.
part too deep into it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But it's
Because that's somebody's cousin, though.
But
In
it
the
is.
truth, that's somebody's cousin, that's somebody's auntie. Like,
It is.
like,
Yeah.
you know,
for sure.
I got family that died from COVID, so like I get like the same reason
see.
for why the people are scared. I got close cousins and
Yeah.
grandma and stuff like that. So, but like,
Yeah.
it's
I get that. I'm the type of person too that if I had somebody that close that died from COVID, I mean they just died. You know what I'm saying? Like so many people that died in my life that people die for no reason. Like people die.
I'm with you on that. I do take
like
that
people,
perspective, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
I do
Like,
take
cause
that
it
perspective, though.
ain't, it ain't, cause it's like, if it's like I was saying, like if your cousin got into an accident or something, like I'm talking about a car accident or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we not talk about cars no more? You know what I'm saying? Or
That's facts.
like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
I hear what you're saying.
it's like people just die, and it's like we can't be tied to how they die.
Okay, fuck it. Since we still in the conspiracy bag, then nigga, I know something that's funny. Not funny, strange.
Okay.
Not funny, haha, but funny. Strange. All right, so I know something that's funny. Why does the government own the patents to all viruses ever created? And if a patent has to be man-made, like if we're in a conspiracy bag, so they own the patent to AIDS, they own the patent to H1N1, they own the patent to a lot of these like viruses that have like really taken out a lot of people. Like the United States owns the patent to it.
To a virus.
Yeah. And if patents have to be man-made things, then like
Right. Woo. Cooking.
that's
You said
crazy, right? That's
purposely-
weird.
They're purposely making these viruses and spreading it to us.
I don't listen. I'm a conspiracy nigga, but I know I can go too
I
far,
love
so I don't
low
never
key,
make.
But they got the patent though.
But
Yeah.
they have the patent though.
Yeah.
Those are the facts parts about this.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Objectively, it's like
Yeah, you can get into whatever, but it's like that's funny, strange.
That is.
That is.
Not funny, haha. Not funny, haha. That should be weird, bro.
That is. That is.
That should be weird, bro. Was there something else you want to chop it up about, bro? Why you
I'm
was
talking
here?
about the aliens, bro.
Yeah, cause he.
We gonna get into the metaverse.
Ooh.
All right, so are you gonna give your real theory of what the metaverse is? Because I think that shit is really profound, and I think it could be like an actual explanation. But are you gonna give that theory about the mirror and the mirror and the mirror and the mirror? Okay, I want to hear that. Go ahead.
All right. So
See, I know what the metaverse is, right? Y'all know what the metaverse is and shit like
Yeah,
that.
you present. Yeah, okay.
Because this shit, it really is a good theory. Like, so the metaverse is supposed to be changing society how it operates today. Like, how the internet has changed the society and how it operates today. And if you're not recognizing that the internet has changed society and how it operates today, you just are not a cognizant person.
we had podcasts before the internet.
Like, we have technology devices that are called Internet of Things. So, like, my refrigerator or my microphone or all these things have to be hooked up to technology, bro. And so, like, we have, by the internet and by technology, like, our standard of ways have changed. You know what I'm saying? But the metaverse is supposed to take us to another level of where we're at. And you got a crazy theory about what the metaverse is, like, as far as life being a cycle. And I want to hear that shit because it's dope. It's dope. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
For real. So just think about it like this, like we starting to discover this new world called the metaverse, right? And right now, we really been into social media for what? About like probably less than 20 years or something like that. Facebook was
MySpace, shit like that.
Yeah, 20 years. Let's say 20 years. We just got into this.
My MySpace days was crazy. I had party like a
We
rock star.
just
in
got
that
into
bitch.
this world, right?
I had
We just
fun.
got on social media. We think about Tagged. You had Tagged?
Yeah, I had Tag. Oh,
Tag.
damn.
Man, think about
You
Tagged.
had Uvu? I was
Black
an Uvu
Tag.
nigga.
Think about
Be
Tagged.
six of us on Uvu. Couldn't wait till BET came on. Nigga, all right, y'all, I'm finna leave.
So think about like think about how low maintenance social media that was,
Yeah.
right? And then think about us now. You see, think about the social media we got now.
Yeah.
All the stuff we done went through, MySpace, all that stuff. Think about the level and difference in technology that done went into that now, and all that stuff that like. Think about how much knowledge went into it, and how much we more on it on a daily basis.
Right.
And so, think about that in 20 years, now we're crossing over into this metaverse where it's going to be an alternate reality just like our social medias. And think about how much time we're about to spend on that. We're about to spend, 20 hours a day if we can. You know what I'm saying? On the metaverse where I can go and I can be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Or I might have a job in the metaverse because they got jobs in metaverses now.
Wow.
Or I can
Right.
go to a concert in the metaverse. I can go watch basketball in the metaverse. If I'm handicapped and I couldn't walk, I
Yeah.
can go into the metaverse. I can walk now. You know what I'm saying? Or they probably got the technology where I can go to the metaverse. I can see now. If I was blind, I can hear. You know what I'm saying? Everything that
Facts.
can really tie.
They hook it up to your
sensories.
neuro shit. They hook it up to
Bruh.
whatever. Because the thing is, people think just because that Oculus glasses is big as fuck, like people not finna adopt this shit. That's cool. The Oculus is here, but that's Meta's invention. That's Facebook's invention. Like when Apple dropped they shit,
Yeah. Oh, it's going.
when Apple got some fly ass glasses that look like wolf shit,
Yeah.
and I don't gotta see a
Yeah.
TV in here no more, but I can see a TV on the wall because
Yeah.
I'm wearing these Apple glasses,
Yeah.
and I can see that on the wall. I'm wearing them.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them, bro.
Yeah.
Like people think they're not gonna be a part of that metaverse
Yeah,
shit, bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. They are. Yeah, they
It's
like.
but you don't have a choice. At
Yeah,
some point.
it's like when hip hop came and they thought, "Oh, that hip hop gonna go away." Bro,
Facts.
it's the next wave.
Yeah.
Meta the next wave.
Yeah.
You gonna hop on or you not. And so, so I was thinking about how much people really about to be in there. I was thinking about like, what if your mom died or something like that, and you can go to the metaverse and see your mom. Because everybody's conscience is so known now. Facebook be knowing what the hell you be thinking. They know more about Facebook. Know more about you than you know about you.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
When them
People with
memories
these
come up
Apple
a year
Watches
ago,
and shit, bro.
Yeah.
They know how to touch your soul. They be making little slideshows of your life,
nigga.
bro. They be like,
Crazy.
These
Yeah.
niggas be in there,
Yeah.
bro.
they can literally find every picture you took with a certain person. When
Yeah.
you go to search on Google,
And they
bro, they
face,
know
you can just look
they
on
Pulling
the
the
know
heartstrings, bro.
So they can really recreate your conscience inside this metaverse. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
if your mom was to die or something like that, or your father, you'll go into that metaverse and go talk to that person. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like wanting to see that person on a regular basis. So
Yeah.
I think eventually we're gonna get to a point where we so tied into the metaverse that we're gonna forget that we live out here. You know what I'm saying? Because the metaverse is gonna be like your dream world. People gonna be going, it's gonna be like a dream or something. And I think that eventually somebody gonna figure out how to keep everybody's bodies sustaining through life while they inside the metaverse.
Like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Like the Matrix.
the Matrix.
And so then we're gonna eventually forget that we in this metaverse and we're gonna start reproducing in there, and then it's really gonna be forgotten that we came from this different world, and then we're gonna come up with this idea and it's gonna be another metaverse. So and then we're gonna
And we
build
can
this
leave
metaverse
this reality, and we can go.
and we're gonna
somewhere.
go to the next one that's even better than the previous metaverse we done built.
Yes.
And it just keeps escalating like that all the way down the line. We in this eternal mirror
Nigga.
type of life.
And it may happen over a course of like millions of years,
Millions
but
of
like
years.
when you really study time, bro, like because we're in like a Julian calendar, like we think that we've been around for what? Niggas don't even fathom we're in the year 2022 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like they think we've been around for what, 3,000 years. If niggas really like gave an answer, how long they think we've been
Yeah.
around, bro?
Mm-hmm.
We've been around for hundreds of
Yeah.
thousands of years, bro. Like
Hundreds of
pyramids have been
thousands.
carbon dated and been proven to have been
Yeah.
around 36,000
Yeah.
and have been repaired
Yeah.
tens of thousands of years before that and tens of
Yeah.
thousands, bro. Like
Correct.
we've been here a long time as people.
Yeah.
And if you took me right now, and nigga, bro, I tell you, like, I wasn't the best army nigga. It was because of shit like this, bro. You take me right now and put me in the wild. Listen, I'm not eating natural berries like Wolf, bro. I don't do that on the natural. So, like,
Yeah,
a
me
natural
too.
kale in the wild right now will
Yeah.
hit my stomach and rock my shit.
Yeah, me too.
A natural
I ain't with
kale?
it. I'm not with it.
Rock my shit right now. I know. You think we not living in the metaverse right now, nigga?
Yeah,
A natural tomato in the
Yeah.
wild would bury my shit.
yeah.
What
I'm with
mean,
you.
though?
Bro, if I gotta go out
bodies-
there and eat
Yeah.
for a week,
Like it'll fuck you up. Your
Yeah.
stomach up.
my stomach could be done. I'll probably be shaking and
Yeah.
scratching it because I'm not getting the sugar that I'm getting all this time from
I'm with
drinking
you.
the
You
Gatorade
gonna
or
feel
Yeah.
like Jesus Christ, nigga. You gonna be in this bitch like, damn, I'm feeling bad. You gonna feel like the second coming. That's how you gonna feel.
bro. I'm
Yeah.
eating so much GMO shit now.
Yeah.
Imagine eating a natural corn every day, and it's to the point where I can't do this, bro. If you think we're not living in the metaverse, where do you think a nigga can eat a fish, a elk, a shrimp, and a steak in the same environment in the same day?
Yeah.
But I can wake up and go to, I don't eat this shit, but I can wake up, go to McDonald's and eat a bacon, that's a pig, right?
Yeah.
Then I can go to Cantina, eat a taco shrimp, that's a shrimp.
Yeah.
Then I can go for a steak dinner that night.
Yeah.
Nigga, where in a day do niggas really eat that much food, bro?
That's true.
That you go out and hunt for yourself, that you
Yeah,
want to pick up.
that's
You go
true.
out there and get a fish for real in the wild?
That's gonna last.
That's your fish
Yeah,
for 3
that's your
days.
fish. That
last-
is. Yeah.
It's my 3 days.
That's gonna last.
Yeah. That's fact.
I'm eating that fish for 3 days. So nigga, we
Yeah.
living in a metaverse now already. We already living in one, bro.
But what you mean by that? Like, you mean like in the aspect of we're actually living in a simulation, or like we're living it's metaverse as far as like the accessibility and all that.
This is a fake society, bro. Like this is a fake reality that's a real reality. That's what I mean by it's a metaverse. It's a fake reality that is a real reality. Because if you took away the technology that we have now, niggas are pooping it, bro. Niggas are toast, bro.
Yeah.
I can't imagine me like having to build my own hut and then that shit rains, bro. I don't know if I have the mental stability at this point in my life to be like, I want to keep building this hut, bro.
Yeah.
I may migrate and go to a different city where I can live in a cave, but I get in the cave, I don't like bats and shit. Bro, my priorities would be different. My shit would just be,
It's just condition. It's like what bro said though. As a teacher, it's like we teaching kids something, but not enough to really like hold on to though. So
Yeah.
just that's only a product of your lack of conditioning. It's like nigga, you've been conditioned to be a needer. Realistically, you weren't conditioned to be a builder and a survivor. That's not the American way,
Yep.
Right.
as far as we know it. You know what I mean? But like even what y'all talking about is like breaking the system in itself. You're talking about stock options. Nigga, I just texted my mom and told her about this. She said it's like a theory. Like it almost seemed fake, like a fucking Ponzi scheme to be like you can make $1,000 in like a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's real than a
It's
bitch.
real.
though.
Yeah.
bro, and I want to give resources and shit, bro. Y'all go follow Aristotle Investments if y'all want to learn how to like trade stock options like really fast. Like that's a really good course to go through. Y'all know Ian Dunlap got the shit with Red Panda. That shit, I'm in that. EYL, all of them like different resources where it's like black people teaching us about making money, bro.
Yeah.
It's out there, bro. Cause I was lucky to find you. You was like on y'all know that the allegory of the cave where somebody has to drag you out of the cave, the Aristotle shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You was in it, you literally came and dragged me out this bitch like, no, nigga, we're finna go see some other shit, bro.
But that's
We're-
good that you
you're finna-
wanted to take. You also have to want to take that information.
Yeah, he
'cause
took it. He took all
He
that
has a.
information.
I
It's
mean,
crazy.
I did
you
it,
have
though.
a lot of people from where we back from who he would
But
try
you was,
to
you
teach.
was listening though.
I was.
You was
I
listening. Obviously, you got into it.
Right.
But a lot of people, they're like, no, I don't want to do that. Or they'll just be like, you just do it for me. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, yeah, fact.
You gotta
we
be
had
willing
other niggas
to-
flexing.
Yeah.
Mustang flexing.
Yeah, facts. Hey, bro, it's always
I feel
one.
like it's an inside
It's
joke. I
always
get
one,
it.
bro. What? What?
Bro, we was trying to create this black culture, you know what I'm saying, of like educating each other, you know what I'm saying, looking out for each other.
Yeah.
And it was one person who was just on base, who was just like flexing all the time. They'd pull up their Mustang.
He was a
you know
black
what I'm saying,
nigga with a
talk
French
about-
last name, and we don't even know if it was his.
we-
That's what.
we-
It ain't nothing
we
wrong with
give
having
him
a
that.
French last name. We don't know if the shit was his though.
Yeah.
We don't know if this was really this nigga. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, and he in the army with us, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He's still sore bad. But
boy,
but nah, we
we should have slashed that nigga tires.
man,
bro.
yeah, man.
We should have got that.
But the best thing I could really say to people who want to get into investing, man, it really ain't even a rocket science, bro. Like when you really think about what you got to do, it's just not a rocket science. All you got to think about is buy low, sell high. That's the only thing you got to think about. If you gonna do nothing else, just do that. Buy low, sell high. So if you take it to any aspect of your life, if you like Jordans, if you like a car, if you like a camera, if you like a purse or something like that, you know when that thing on sale. You know when that purse gonna go on sale, or them shoes on sale or something like that. Maybe you can buy it for $30 when it really costs $120. You know what I'm saying? That's the time you need to go up and buy on them damn purses, because guess what? It's gonna be $120 again.
Facts.
Eventually.
One of these days.
One of these
And you can
days it's gonna be
sell it at that
$120. So go ahead, buy that 30, sell it at 120. It's the same thing with stocks. When you look at stocks, and I always tell these people, it's like, don't be looking at a whole bunch of different stocks. Just find you about 3 of them. Because that's what you can pay attention to.
Yeah.
You treat that motherfucker like you do that girl or dude that you interested in. You're going to be on their damn Instagram. You're going to be on their
gonna
Facebook.
know
You're going to be
properties
looking
about
at what he did on Monday. All right, that's how he act on Mondays. All right, what she doing Wednesday? Okay, she posted that on Wednesday. Okay, I can see. Oh, she like to go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? All this. So you start watching them stocks, you realize, all right,
Okay.
okay.
Get the profile on this nigga.
Yeah, at the end of the week, you know, Amazon be tripping, you know what I'm saying? Or on Mondays after like after a 3-day weekend, Microsoft do this, you know what I'm saying? So you start looking at them and really learning their patterns, you learn their lows, you learn their highs.
Yeah.
You just buying at their lows And this can be a period of like a 6-week period, a 6-month period. Don't be thirsty. You don't got to go for it every time. It's going to always dip down though.
Yeah.
Just wait for the dip.
Facts.
You just wait for the dip.
Wait for
Don't
the
buy
dip.
in when everybody talking about buying in. Just wait for when they like, damn, Amazon looking crazy.
And so you want to know why that's hard? Because I want to get back to the other point because we live in a metaverse, bro. So I'm gonna give you a story. So like, I'm off of social media right now. Like I don't post on my Instagram story as much anymore. Like I deleted my Twitter. Nigga, listening to a lot of audiobooks now.
I know, because I always get a message when you post like, oh, he ain't posted
He's
in a
been
long
posting
time.
in a while.
Yeah. So I ain't been posting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm realizing that has warped my brain. Like the stimulation I was getting from social media, from people, or like being able to like access to somebody's life really quick on a
Yeah.
story, or
Yeah.
like if you
It's
realize
ridiculous.
reels have gone so fast
Yes.
now because you got to see so much
Yeah.
content in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people not even posting whole pictures where you could see
Yeah.
what goes on in a reel anymore.
Yeah.
It's like Weekend in Denver.
And everything they
photos.
did. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like,
Real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that shit warps your mind.
Yeah.
It really warps your
Yeah.
because you have dopamine in your
Yeah.
brain, and when dopamine is stimulated, it does thing to chemically balance you, and like it does a negative thing because the happy endorphins and the
I
sad
get
endorphins
depressed
doing
when you
the
get
same.
off it.
That's why you feel that feeling of like, and Instagram is smart enough to know like, okay, I will give you a notification on your phone that is not even some shit that's even important. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
You don't care.
Yeah.
this nigga just did some shit like that, and you follow the nigga.
Yeah.
Just because you got off and it's 2 minutes and you haven't been back on, bro.
Yeah.
That shit warps your mind, bro. It's
Yeah.
like sugar. I know I couldn't go live in the wild right now because, nigga, I will go get a Gatorade, or I will go get a pack of Starburst, or I will go get trail mix that got peanuts in it or M&Ms in it. If I gotta eat natural trail mix in the wild, it's only a cranberry and some cashews I picked myself. I'm getting cooked, bro. This is a metaverse, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm getting cooked. I'm getting cooked off them cashews.
So what if the computer screens,
I'm getting
the
cooked.
computer screens is like really programming our brains to be looking at a computer screen for the rest of our lives.
They probably are.
So they measure your screen time.
They
You gotta
are.
be focused
They do
in on
measure
that
your
bitch.
screen
You
time.
know how long? You know how like when you get a new phone, they gotta memorize your face. You gotta do all
Yeah.
this shit, all
Yeah.
this crazy. That's
And
what the fuck they
yeah.
doing.
They
lock
wanna
your
kill
ass.
us.
And used to have all our fingerprints.
All our fingerprints.
Niggas was
Now
definitely
they-
doing
now
a
they-
fingerprint
yeah.
at one
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Robbie Saudi. Sometimes
They keep this data. They keep
They
this
keep
data.
it.
Sometimes
all
I
of it.
roll over. Sometimes I roll over and just do this to unlock my phone. I'm like, damn, it shouldn't even unlock. I ain't even showing on my face.
Yeah, they knew it was you.
I'm like this. They just know it's me.
It's you,
That mean
nigga.
you know my sleep. That mean I can't walk around like this without you knowing me.
bro, you
Yeah.
think they not storing that data, bro?
They story. They know more about you than you.
Bro, now that I work in the cloud
And that's
and
what
I
I'm
know
saying.
what's up,
You in the metaverse.
the amount of data that is stored
Yeah.
in some of these systems, bro.
Servers.
Bro, these servers have the compute capacity to do some
Yes.
wild
Servers.
shit. I'm talking about we're only at the end of the day at the most basic level running binary codes, ones and zeros anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These niggas have the capacity to compute so much and store so much data. Bro, that shit
Yeah.
that shit is literally crazy, bro. And they have the capacity to like stand shit up like that in like seconds.
Yeah.
Like you can stand up a compute server in seconds, nigga. Like that's not a problem.
Yeah.
So you think they not these advanced niggas like Apple not taking all our data and like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
they know who shot Pac, bro. They just don't,
Ah!
bro. They don't give a fuck to tell us. You know what I mean?
Make,
The eight,
make too much money to not tell us.
exactly, bro.
Too much money.
Nigga, these aliens are. When I tell you these aliens got to be real, bro.
Bro, where they at though?
They smart enough to not fuck with us, is what I think. They only tapping on certain niggas' shoulders, like, hey,
That's
bro.
what I always say for like that's why I say
Hey,
for like
bro.
the aliens or like time travel is like if it happens, you won't know it happened. You know what I'm saying? So aliens could be, you know, people. Or aliens could be, you know, anything.
So I have a
Like,
theory that they are. I have a
it-
theory that we are. So go ahead, bro.
It could tie in, but like going into more specific time travel, that'd be better. But like if somebody time traveled back in the past and they did something, then it's just changed.
It just
it's
changed.
just like
but
you
don't
wouldn't know that it was
somebody,
different.
Yeah.
Right.
You wouldn't know that
'Cause you
somebody
wasn't there.
traveled back here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It changed
'Cause it's already shifted.
Because it's already
Yeah.
shifted.
Yeah.
So it's like the same. I feel like with aliens, like aliens could be here and we just don't even know they're here.
Yeah, bro. I have a theory that black people like either like derive from the term, because when you dissect the term alien, it only means a person or a creature from a different place because you can call somebody from Mexico in America an
they
alien.
do. Yeah.
So when you
yeah.
dissect the actual word of what an alien is, it means it's somebody that was just like seated here from a different place.
Yeah.
And so I think black people, like in your skin, you have condensed sunlight. Nigga, that puts you on a different planet right there alone. Like that, I compositely exists. Like my composition exists on the sun, the shit power and all this shit. Like, and there's other parts of you that are on different planets. Like there's parts of us that can be found in Mars. There are parts of us that can be found all over the galaxy, right? And I think, to me, that's making us aliens, bro. That makes us alien, bro. Because we from other places, bro.
Yeah.
We from other places. And like, granted, that's not as far-fetched of a concept when you really view the universe as like one big thing.
Right,
It's
right,
not a
right.
really far-fetched concept. Like it's far-fetched when you think of, oh, no, like Wolf didn't come in from the sun. I'm not saying he came from the sun. What I'm saying is his composition exists on the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And so if you take it back 100 to 1,000 years, because here's what people don't ever like take into account, and I love this shit because it's really conspiracy theory shit here.
Yeah.
Cataclysms happen on Earth. There have been comets that have hit the Earth and like radioactively like fried shit. There have been huge floods that have taken over the entire Earth. There have been multiple cataclysms, nigga. Like the Younger Dryas theory is like based on a cataclysm. Like there's so many shits that's happened that have really erased entire civilizations of people. Nigga, we're a different prototype from way
Yeah.
back when, bro. Like
Yeah.
when you look at them Egyptian niggas, bro, you look at some of the mummies and how they had the like the big how they had the big like pharaoh hats.
Yeah.
You look at some of them heads, that was actually their head in there, bro. Like people had elongated heads. And these were humans, bro. Like we can
Yeah.
look at the pictures, niggas, but nigga, Google right now, bro. You can look up like nigga, heads look different
Yeah.
before certain cataclysms happened, nigga. Heads, nigga, your shit would have looked long, nigga. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. And we talk about what aliens are, nigga. It's just
Yeah.
some shit that came from a different place.
Yeah.
That shit not too far fetched for me, bro. Because if there's so many galaxies and universes and galaxies and universes and galaxies and universe inside of one, and there's a metaverse inside of a metaverse inside of a metaverse, because we've created another society inside of a world society, like it's definitely niggas out there, bro. It's niggas out here, and they done came here. They was like, these niggas is ghetto, bro. These niggas is ghetto, bro. These niggas is wearing masks on their face right now. These niggas are really
Yeah.
like,
But you know that kind of bring up. It was.
these niggas are.
well,
look at them right now, bro. Look at their immune systems.
When I was deployed, it was weird because we was the foreigners over there.
Yeah.
So it was like weird being a foreigner to other people.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
And you take your ideology over there and you like implant it on these people, bro.
But I don't know. I more so was taking in they like, so that's why I really started to really get into like the Muslim religion, and I read the autobiography of Malcolm X, and that was the craziest thing, man. That was probably one of the most eye opening.
That's why your ass went to Egypt, huh?
Yeah, it was. It was part of the reason why I went to Egypt.
And then had to take that pilgrimage.
And so, yeah, just listening to him, man, I just really realized how much society has tampered with the blacks. And I fuck with black. You know what I'm saying? People talk about you shouldn't call yourself black. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with African American because shit, any African from Africa is American, right? So you can't just look at a black person and say African American because white person could be African American.
Yeah, I hate that term,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So
I hate
like,
that term. Like not the
and then not all niggas came from directly from Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Some niggas everywhere, motherfucker.
People all over the fucking
We was everywhere.
Yeah.
Don't just put us in this box of saying we African American. But I say black because shit, black my culture. Like I think about black, I think about Harlem Renaissance. You know what I'm saying? I think about the fucking Black Panthers. I think about all the shit that we really had great. And like this is us. This is black. This is my culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about black shit that I know about.
Yeah.
And so that's what I really go for. But damn, what was I talking about?
You was just talking about
The
being
Malcolm
black.
X.
Oh, the Malcolm X joint, right?
Yeah.
So I was so that I feel like society teaches us black people to go with the more Martin Luther King approach of one day we'll overcome, you know what I'm saying? Just give us some time, peace and harmony and all this other stuff. And that's what we always been taught in school, like from beginning. You know, all you knew was Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
And all I knew about Malcolm X is that he was a violent motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was, or aggressor or whatever, until I read his book. I watched his movie. His movie ain't really I love this movie, but it didn't give me the same message as like hearing him talk. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like in his book, you
In
could
his
hear
own
his
words.
like thoughts and everything. And so I was thinking in his book, and, you know, like just reading this whole book, it was a very truthful book. You could tell he was telling the truth through the whole thing. So I was just like, you know, this is the real Malcolm X. And I was like, this is exactly who we needed as black people. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah.
never, so his main thing was if the white man can enjoy his heaven on here on earth without having to do all this waiting and all this other stuff, why can't the black people experience their heaven on this earth? Why we gotta experience hell? Why we gotta be patient now? And then one day, if we just serve for 60, 70 years, we gonna automatically go to this place with this pearly gates. He's like, why white man can have his pearly gates right here?
Yes, bro.
And so all he was preaching was, let's just focus on our own, get our own stuff together. You know what I'm saying? And that way we can get we can be happy. We can make our own heaven.
Yeah, bro.
Stop depending on them. And so and he was never like a violent person. He never was violent. He just he wanted freedom now, not later. And so and throughout history, they just teach us to just, oh, Malcolm X is a bad person. And then you look at who they promoted. They promoted Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was this peaceful person who was saying, like, you know, I have a dream that one day we shall overcome. You know, why is it one day? Why not today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts,
Why
bro.
is it one day? No, we need that today. Like, if somebody was stepping on your neck, you want to be let off today.
Now?
Not
nigga,
talk
it's
about
instant.
next
It's
time,
instant.
because
Instant.
every day we delay, it's another young black man getting killed. It's
Right.
another young black woman getting abused. You know what I'm saying? It's another crack addict being made, bro.
Yeah.
It's another baby getting fucked up through the system.
Yeah.
It's another man serving another 40 years, bro, because if you really look at the system, we groomed to be like that. We groomed to be exactly like that, bro. So it ain't, he was saying not later, now.
Yeah.
And so, and he was doing it all legally, bro. He was taking a legal approach, everything to it. So he ended up basically being cast off as this violent person. Martin Luther King was cast off as this peaceful person because they wanted us to be peaceful. They wanted us to say, they want us to go.
us to be
Because they want to
calm.
kill us, bro. I'm trying
They
to
wanted,
tell you.
they imagine this. Imagine when you think about this, bro. You sitting in at this restaurant that don't want you to sit at their restaurant just to get your ass beat. They spitting on your food and shit.
Why?
Why are we begging to eat at they shit?
Bro.
Why are we begging? Like, our shit ain't popping.
Yeah.
We beg. We would rather go get our ass beat sitting at some counters that they don't even want us there at, instead of turning up our own shit, bro.
It's because we being emotional.
Instead of going to our own shit, instead of going to our own restaurants, instead of going to our own clothes, instead of, we create the culture.
Yeah.
So why do we got to worry about? Because if the money stop, guess they gon' desegregate.
Facts.
If the money stop, they gon' desegregate.
Yeah, no, facts.
They ain't
Facts,
gonna have
facts.
no choice.
That's why these companies put out all these fucking statements on Juneteenth or Pride weekend or whatever. Because they know, like, I'm not finna let.
Yeah.
Where the money reside.
I'm not finna let
That's
Right.
where they. That's where they.
Right.
Oh, they where
Spending
the
our
money
money with
reside.
you.
Where the money
Fuck.
reside.
Bro.
People talk about, oh, would Juneteenth have happened if, bro, Juneteenth, yes, that's a money maker. What you
Yeah.
talking about? They about to, that's
Would it
Christmas.
be-
That's you
it's
adding
supposed to
Christmas to the calendar again?
Bro.
Commercialized.
You gonna add oh hell
Please.
yeah, bro.
They happy about
because
it, bro.
really what black people can do in celebration, nigga, kick it with ourselves.
Yeah.
That's what we supposed to be doing.
That
We
is
supposed to
what
be
we-
That's what we're
celebrating
supposed to be
ourselves.
doing,
Really should
goddamn.
been big ass cookouts every fucking where.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Cousin, bro. That's what it really
should.
should be. It shouldn't be like all these commercialized shit, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
all that shit. But Malcolm X was on that though. But Martin Luther King was different, and so he talked about even how the March on Washington was supposed to be a indefinite rally. It was supposed to be from, you know how you see on party flyers, from now until. That's how that shit was supposed to be until we got our rights. But somehow Martin Luther King got ahead of it. And now it turned into y'all can only stay here
7.
this day. Y'all reserving these rooms for this day. Y'all can only stay in this location. Y'all can only march with these signs. Y'all can only say these things. Bro, so it turned from this whole thing of we gonna get this shit done by any means necessary to, okay, let's go say what we gotta say and then we gonna see what's gonna happen. Yeah, that speech he gave was very, great, you know what I'm saying? It's very legendary and everything like that. But honestly, we gotta take some, I know it's gonna hurt some black people to hear this, but bro, you gotta sometimes look and be like, damn, maybe we've been going the wrong fucking way. Like, cause if you were in a situation, bro, I got somebody that's close to me that's in jail right now for murder. I got a little cousin that's in jail right now. I've been in jail for 8 years for stealing $200 for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I got people that done died. So, yeah, we heavily affected by this, bro. Every day we go with this man's decision of just being, let's just go with the flow. Another nigga has been put in these situations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
a real
Until we
person,
just
yeah.
be like, nigga, this shit is done. Like, stop. We done playing this game. You know what I'm saying? I don't spend money with nobody that I don't fuck with. It ain't even just about just black people, bro. I don't spend money with nobody I don't fuck with, bro. Like, cause why would I give my money to you to so you can put your foot on my nigga neck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we really got to be just smarter and more strategic about it. Like, we can't
it's
be
tough though. It's tough because like, nigga, I want to go to a place that's convenient,
Yeah.
and you got to say fuck that. You got to say
It's
fuck
hard to
that.
say that all the time.
all the time.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Because if I go to a grocery store,
Yep.
if I go to Target, that's a white man's Target, not my Target,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And Tabitha up in there, shout out to her. You know, Tabitha got her little section in there.
Yeah.
But a lot of them products ain't black products in there.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit ain't black shit.
It-
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But we could do more research on what is black shit.
It's tough, right? It takes
It's tough.
It takes
tough, too,
investment.
But
because-
tough was fucking the Underground Railroad.
True.
It ain't tougher than the Underground Railroad.
That's true.
Shit.
That's true.
It ain't a crackhead would walk from fucking Harlem to motherfucking Connecticut if he can get a fucking crack.
If he can get a crack,
Okay,
a
Hey,
crack.
crack. Nigga said one weed,
Get a
please.
crack.
One weed, please. He said if he can get a crack, that nigga is
Get
gone.
a crack. Just one crack.
As soon as I got my crack, I was gone.
Bro, you could do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
facts.
But that what kind of changed me too was like it's like, does any of this even matter? You know what I'm saying? Because we fight in this continuous cycle because really, honestly, in my opinion, because I believe we all each other, everything is the same. We all just vibrate and we all gods. You know what I'm saying? Whether you black, white, Chinese, whatever, we all the same. We all the same makeup. You know what I'm saying? Just different versions, just different alternate realities and stuff like that. I could be a reality, you could be a reality. Like, bro, this shit is infinite.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, what if niggas get on top and they do the same shit to white people for millions of years? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's just a cycle of like, cause we got so much hate a little bit in it. We don't got so much hate, but I just wonder if, cause we already shit on white people a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we already be like, you know, I'm only hiring black people. We openly say I only shop with black people. You know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna hire black people.
Right. And
You know
that's
what I'm
nothing wrong
saying?
with that.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
But if a white person would say, it'd be like, you know,
Yeah.
That
like
they
that-
only want to support white people.
that they only wanna
we
su-
would be
so-
like, why?
But we got
so-
a reason.
But
though,
I know we have
in
we have a
America
reason.
and-
I know we have a reason. I'm saying we have a reason in our cycle of time.
Right. In our cycle of time, we have our reason. I feel
And then maybe
we're right
maybe
here.
down the line when that reason is no longer valid
Right.
or whatever.
A clock got to spin the whole circle, is what you saying.
Yeah.
I love old niggas, bro. You know old niggas, we got a million sayings for everything.
A clock got to spin the
Niggas-
whole circle. I ain't never heard that one.
Niggas got a saying from motherfucking, when you get a wise nigga up in here,
Oh, get my uncle in.
a watch pot never
Oh, my
boil.
God.
Shit like
My
that.
uncle be saying
A
stuff.
watch
Hey,
pot
her uncle say, I see a lot of lightning. I mean, I see a lot of thunder, but I don't see
like
no
if
lightning.
you talking, but you ain't showing no action, he say
Yeah.
that. He be
A
like,
lot of thunder,
yeah,
but
he
I
said, I
hear
hear a lot
lightning,
of thunder, but I don't see no lightning.
I love
like,
goddamn
what?
sayings, boy. I love goddamn sayings, boy.
No,
See
but
that-
I
see
just
that
really
water
wish
bucket?
we all just
Put
come
your finger in
together,
there.
What is
I
that?
take your finger out. You see how quick that water closed up? That's how quick I replace you. Niggas got sayings for everything. Please, go ahead, bro.
Everything.
Go ahead.
though. I just wish we come together as black people though, man. Like, so it's this other thing too. I don't know if you heard this saying Ubuntu.
No.
So Ubuntu is when it says like this colonizer had went to this African village, right? And or this village in Africa. And he went to them, gathered the kids of the village and lined them all up, and he placed like a basket of fruit like 100 feet away from them.
Mhm.
And then he said, hey, you know, I'm gonna say ready, set, go. You know, y'all can race for the basket of fruit. Whoever gets to the basket of fruit first gets to eat the whole basket.
Mhm.
So then he was like, all right, ready, set, go. And then all the kids, they just joined hands and walked to the basket of fruit. And then they took the basket of fruit, ate it up under a tree. He came up to them and was like, why didn't one of y'all just run for the whole basket? Like, I could have had the whole basket to yourself. And they said it's because of their culture. I'm Ubuntu. It's because how can I eat while my brothers starve?
It's real
like I am because we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people, if we just had that culture mindset.
What's the word, nigga? That might be the title of the episode, nigga. Ubuntu?
Ubuntu. It's
Ubuntu?
Ubuntu.
Nigga, I'm finna look it up right now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I got it.
But if we had that mindset, bro, we could take off. Like, I make networking with people, you know what I'm saying? So, like, sometimes I shoot restaurant owners or something like that. They'll give me free meals.
Yeah.
Or I might shoot a hotel place or something like that. I can get a free hotel stay. Or I shot a chiropractor. I shot,
Chiropractor shit, and they may
Yeah.
fucking around and give you a back rub or some shit like that. Like, I don't know the sign washing shit. I ain't saying that, nigga. The nigga wife here. Okay? Y'all know what I meant,
I just
goddamn it.
didn't know. I ain't know if it's legal for you to say that. I don't know.
Nigga,
What?
whatever. some
Oh, that
shit
a
like that.
chiropractor? That's bartering. That's you trading.
Yeah, but I don't
A
know. if
service
the
for a
barter-
No,
service.
name, no. You
I
look,
don't know. Just cut that out.
Look, nigga. All right, so y'all got anything else y'all want to run? Because I got one last theory. Because Wolf is here and he been talking a lot, so I want to run it with him because I think this is.
One last thing I want to say, man.
I want you
'cause
to talk your shit, bro. I'm glad you're here.
This
Thankful
might
for
be
you,
the
bro.
biggest stage I ever make it on. I don't know.
It won't.
It definitely
my
will
God.
be. This bitch gonna reach some 100 million views.
100.
Nah, man, I really want to talk about, just mental health, man. Like, especially with the black males. When I was on deployment, I was really like, that was the first time I was really able to like find myself and really like dive into, how my brain worked, my ups, my downs, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So prior to my deployment, I wasn't really like that. You know what I'm saying? I was really just like, go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nothing matter. And so, then I had a soldier who ended up, he committed suicide. But prior to him committing suicide, like, all the time, he would just come to drill. He would talk to us about, like, he feeling down, he feeling suicidal and stuff like that. And I'm telling him, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, just think about, like, it'll be a better day, you know what I'm saying, like, all this other stuff. Like, think about yourself in a year, think about yourself, whatever, you know what I'm saying, thinking that these things is really, gonna be effective towards them, you know what I'm saying, and they put us through, like, some training and stuff like that, but he ended up still ultimately killing himself.
Yeah.
And
tough.
so, and it was something that you saw, like, you for sure saw happening.
Yeah, I
You know
lost
what
a
I'm saying?
soldier. I lost a soldier to suicide too, bro.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm the platoon leader.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
bro, that shit stings. That shit,
Yeah.
to this day, bro, I see his name like flash past my face and shit like that, bro. So I feel you.
Yeah.
Like, it's impactful.
Yeah. And so so when I was on deployment, I was in my low point and I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking about all the stuff I was trying to tell him and I was realizing all that shit didn't matter.
Yeah.
I was like, I see why I couldn't get to him because what I was thinking about next year, nigga, I don't give a fuck about next year. Like,
I'm in pain right
like,
now.
nigga, right now, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, so it really helped me, understand that, what people going through sometimes is really real to them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It is.
Like,
It is.
you can't never doubt what they talking about. You can't never say somebody not having a bad day, bro. I remember I was driving to work one day and it was raining bad as hell. And it was this lady walking to, I was driving to teach. It was a lady walking to her job.
Yeah.
And she was running for the bus. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking like, think about these two different alternate realities, right? I'm driving safely in my car. I got the whatever on, you know what I'm saying? I'm warm, whatever. Not getting wet. And I can go into the job and I'm expected to perform.
Mm-hmm.
She running through the rain, running for the bus.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
different
saying?
thing.
Getting all this other shit. And then expected to go to work and perform.
Same way you are.
And so it's like people got to start realizing, man, you just never know what people going through. You don't
Yeah.
never know what people
Literally
that
never.
literally did this morning. You don't know what they went through last night. You don't know what they did to get to this moment before they saw you. So you should just be treating people with love and kindness, man. Like, whatever, even if they come at you negative, bro, fade them back positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because what they yelling at you about may not even be about you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It may not even be about you. They probably just seeing something and they like, they feeling that.
They projecting that
Feed them
to
back
you.
Yeah.
They projecting
positivity,
that to you.
so that way they can that'll change their life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That one positive moment, that one positive impact could change their life.
Man.
It's a bet, bro. We got a lot of black men that listen to this pod, and so like I wanna if you got a moment, like were there any realizations that you came through at your lowest moments? Because I can remember at mine, like some of the shit that's helped me, and I'll share some of that shit. But I want to know, was there anything for you that you like?
For me,
I came to this realization and it helped
for me, what the biggest realization was me understanding my emotions were real and it was valid. So if I'm feeling upset about something, a lot of times before I would be like, I ain't feeling upset, or I shouldn't feel upset, or nigga, you should get over that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you would just continue on. But then I started to realize, like, nigga, yeah, you feel upset.
You gotta deal with
Like,
it.
this what you feel upset about, bro. Like, you gotta figure out what you feel upset about.
Yeah.
What caused that? And then a lot of times you break it down and be like, all right, well, you already was irritated at that point, so what caused your irritation?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then you dive a little bit deeper, like, damn, you know what? I feel like I didn't get enough sleep this morning. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fucking got mad at my soldier at this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, so like kind of like break it down. And so, but then saying that, okay, you a human, you allowed to be upset.
Right.
But then now you got to also deal with those consequences. But it's like, it's not saying that you're a bad person because you did this.
No.
It's just at this time, you was upset.
I was upset.
This is why you was upset.
Yeah.
So now next time you will know before it gets to that next point where you can trigger, stop it off at.
Yeah.
You irritated. Before you
Deal with it.
get
Yeah.
Before it
upset,
gets to the next level.
just deal with the irritation. Figure out what's going on there.
Yeah.
Before you go to that next level. And that's what really helped me with the depression. Like when I was depressed, I would start to figure out, because you got to climb out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you be in a deep hole. You don't give a fuck what the fuck going on. You got to literally like just climb out that bitch. And so you got to really start looking at what's helping me climb. You know what I'm saying? What's the triggers for when I'm starting to go down? You know what I'm saying? Like my eye twitch. Shit, okay, it's something fucked up. I need to figure out what the fuck just happened. What energy I just came in contact with or whatever that just threw me going back down. And you got to all nix it at the smallest level. You let that shit build up. That's the hardest thing to get out of.
Yeah, shit stack up, and then now you got a whole mountain sitting on top of you when it could have just been a anthill.
And it's the same thing with relationships. We learned that with our relationship. You know, start, and she really helped me with my communication. Like she always tell me, like, you know, you terrible at communicating, you terrible at communicating. And so
bro.
now, ever since deployment, like we talk about everything. Like this is when I'm feeling some type of way right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it ain't even saying, and I might say that, and she might give her opinion, and I might be wrong. And you just gotta like, okay, I see your point now. You know what I'm saying? I see where I was tripping at. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to it ain't just this how I'm feeling, and she should just accept how you feeling.
Yeah.
She gonna feel a certain type of way about it too. Everybody need to be talking. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just, oh, you made me upset when you came home at 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And then she could just say, okay. And then she could say, okay, well, I came home at 3 a.m. because da-da-da-da. And we can have a discussion like, okay. And we come up with a decision.
Right, together.
But it's all about that communication. So but being able to figure out when stuff is starting and being able to talk about it early on is the biggest thing, though.
Yeah.
Because you know when you starting your cycle, like you about to go into the cycle of either negative energy or positive energy. And so you got to just nix that shit.
Yeah, I feel that. I think one of the realizations I came to when I was like going through my real mental health struggles, like really close to suicide, like was that none of this shit matters, but that's literally what makes it beautiful, bro. Like that's literally what makes all of this beautiful. Like I became like more of a person, like being more connected to the world and the universe, and like I can go outside and look at all these fucking planets in the sky, right? I think, man, if all this shit is going on above me right now, and I'm not even paying attention to it during 12 hours, 14 hours of the day, and all of this shit is literally going on above me, bro. And there's so much shit going on in the world around me, like and mentally that helped me because I can pretty much apply that to anything but like physical pain.
Yeah.
Because if you're feeling physical pain, it's like inside of your body. So I can understand if you're going through some type of pain in your mind, just like that. But for anything like mental, for me, I realized, bro, this shit, because I really was a nigga that just took myself very serious, bro. And that's because I bought into a lot of ideologies that told me I had to. And when I stopped taking myself so serious and like defining these weird ass metrics of success for myself and like truly understanding like what I like and what life is about, and like this shit does not it don't matter. It don't. When you really, it's small, bro. It's really small in a whole cosm of the universe, in a whole history of time that stretches back millions of years, bro.
Yeah.
It don't, bro. When you
Yeah.
think about it like that, it don't. But it do because I'm here. I have it, bro.
Yeah.
Even if it don't matter, I have it. So I literally have the choice to do whatever with it.
Yeah.
And that just gives me a certain optimism, a certain amount of love that kind of like helped me draw out of my depression, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, that was me, bro.
But to go to your physical pain though too, you could do that with physical pain too, cause you can think back. Well, you can't. That's what the point is. A lot of times when we sick or something, right? Say you real sick, you like fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You in the bed for 2 days. 2 years from now, you won't even think about that. But at that moment that you sick, that's the only thing you can think about is that I'm sick. Or if your leg is fucked up or you broke your arm or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You broke your arm, you feel the pain at that moment. But 5 years from then, you won't remember the pain. So it's the same thing with physical. Like really, I believe that time is vertical. You know what I'm saying? I could be getting shot right now. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter because I'm not in that time period.
Yeah. No, I feel that shit. Wolf, can I run one with you, bro, before we tap out?
Let's do it.
I want to talk about the theory of separation and theory of oneness, bro.
Okay.
And y'all feel free to chime in. I'm not excluding y'all at all, but like I really want to hear your thoughts on it because like you've given me a lot of thoughts to think about around like what God is and what it's not and things like that. And so I want to talk about the theory of oneness and what I understand it to be, right? If I, whatever we identify I as, am not Wolf, if we are not the same thing, right? How do I necessarily, like, how am I not Wolf if the only way I can describe Wolf, only way I can describe myself is by describing things that are not Wolf, in a way. I know this shit sounds real abstract. It's gonna zoom in a second. And so I can,
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
like Rob is a person, but he's not really Rob. Like the word tall, Rob is a tall nigga, but the word tall is not what Rob is.
Yeah.
But you get tall, funny, all these other properties and shit like that. You've
That
built
makes up
Rob,
him.
dark, whatever. You've built Rob at that point.
Yeah.
But Rob is not what the word tall. He's not the personification of tall. He's not the personification of dark. That's the profile I've built around what Rob is, and that's the only way I can describe him. Right? It's the only way I can describe him is by describing things that I am not or that other people are not. So because I can describe him as tall, we know short exists as a reference.
Yeah.
But if there was only tall, Rob wouldn't even be tall.
Yeah.
Wolf wouldn't even be like, we know he has locks because I'm a bald nigga. That's why we know that. But we wouldn't know that those are locks.
It's like those numbers in the Matrix. Remember the Matrix?
Yeah.
Where you can either see the person or you can see their digital code.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Matrix, yeah.
Damn near. And so like
But you creating that digital code as you see them.
right.
Without
Yeah,
thinking
because
saying that.
what you would view Rob as, I would view him as.
I could be a
different.
complete. We could look. I could be having on a red shirt to her
Yeah.
and a blue shirt to you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah, no, exactly. Right. It's perspective.
Yeah.
Different perspectives and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm asking it in a sense of like, okay, if I am not God, because I've come to the conclusion that I am God. I'm not all of God because I'm not different from Wolf, nor am I different from the thing that was there in the beginning of time, or am I different from the thing that's going to be there at the end of the time, or am I different from like, because if you're a Christian, you believe that God made the rocks cry out. So there's no difference between that exhibiting the spirit and me exhibiting the spirit as well. Like I can be the same thing that rocks are. If rocks can cry out, I can cry out with the same thing, damn near. And so like the theory of oneness is saying like if I have eternal life, eternity does not start when I decide.
Yeah.
Eternity has always been there.
It always been there.
So either I have eternal life and I'm the thing that was there completely in the beginning,
Yeah.
or I'm nothing. Or I'm nothing.
Yeah.
Either we're all the one, we're all the same,
yeah.
we're all literally it, we're separate. You can divide it because I can describe Wolf, I can describe this black wall,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can break it down, right?
Yeah.
Niggas thought atoms were the smallest things. Niggas thought you couldn't divide atoms until you found out inside them hoes is mitochondria and shit like that. Like, we can continue to separate this thing as much as we want to, but in all actuality, we're the same shit. Everything is the same
Everything's
shit.
the same. Yeah.
Everything's the same shit. That's my theory, bro. So I have to be God because I am the eternal thing. And I'm not saying that
Yes.
Oh, can I see my palm over here?
You want to spit that hoe, bro? Spit that hoe, bro.
Man.
Spit that hoe. Spit that hoe. But I just want to hear your reaction to that though, Wolf, because like why he's pulling this up, I want to hear a reaction to that because like you've given me a lot to think about of what God is. And because I come from like traditional ideologies and like Christianity, and I'm aligned with like I still have a lot of that baked inside of me, you know?
Yeah.
And like as I try to like expand my mind and explore these different things, what I'm saying is not aligned per se, but what a nigga would say inside of a church.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not what they
It's
would
a lot
say.
deeper
Yeah.
than what you ever get from a church.
Yeah. Facts.
But I think you do get it from the church is the water down. You still speaking heaven and hell. You still speaking all the eternal life. It just looks different than what they saying.
Yeah, like what you're talking about is just, and I've never heard anybody put it quite like that either. You know what I mean? But it kind of makes me think of this book that I'm currently reading called "The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success." And in that book, it tells you that pretty much everything is everything. Energy is energy, but like with it, like you were just saying, like the composition that is in me can be found throughout the universe. You know, but like within me is like a localized version of the energy, though. You know what I mean? So it's like, if we got the same files, but one is in the USB and the other's in the hard drive, it's the same file, but it's separated though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, it kind of sounds like what you're saying. I was just reading this at Washington Square Park the other day. So yeah, like I think everything, like just to sum it up, everything is everything. You know, everything is everything. It's just, everything matters. Everything is the same thing. Everything is energy. Nothing's coincidence. It all correlates. It's all relative.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like one of the theories that you just explained?
Yeah, basically, because like you can't have a crescent of the wave without there being a bottom of the wave. Like, so I am like what you're saying. I am somewhere in pain right now.
Yeah.
I'm not experiencing that, but somewhere right now, like, oh, this nigga Ro hit me up.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna answer just because it's my nigga, but go ahead. I want to hear your poem first, though.
Okay. All right, this is a poem called Heaven. What if we could live in the clouds? Then my inner me said, I'm hot, nigga. He's so damn loud. Until I realized heat rises, so what he means is that I already do. What if the earth is upside down and 1 minus 3 equals 2? Some of y'all thinking, but it do. But it don't. 1 minus 3 actually gives you -2. Something we learned in school. But what if school was wrong? What if everything we've ever been taught was like a poem and had a simple yet deeper meaning? Meaning simple lessons require deeper thinking. What if we taught in concepts and not scripts? What if we taught the options of this or that and not this is that and that's it? What if rules were broken? If nothing is created or destroyed, when Hitler died, what started growing? What if God is omnipresent and all-knowing because we are all God? Meaning we are everywhere in our God's eyes. We are God's feelings. We are God's pride. If we're all God's children, we all have God's DNA inside. What if karma was heaven or hell? What if just because my brain dies doesn't mean so do my cells? What if eternal life was decomposing? What if every word spoken was just another way of saying something else? What if every religion was just a different way of showing love to ourselves? I wonder what God would think of this poem. Is it right or is it wrong? Do we ever leave this earth or is this our eternal home?
Snap.
That shit hard. That was really hard.
That was fire, bro. I can't really say shit out. We kind of got to wrap the show now.
Yeah. That was like the end all.
We kind of got to wrap the show now because I can't really say shit outside of that, bro. God damn. All right, so let's get all these fucking shout outs out the way, bro. And if WTF fucking with it, you know I'm fucking with it, bro. What's this, Ph.95?
Hey, I'm all mine gone. I wish I had another
Hey,
Water.
pH water, bro. Hey,
Let me
that's
get
what we
that.
hear. That's what we on. Niggas staying hydrated and healthy off that pH water right now. So we appreciate them niggas. I want to shout out my nigga Wolf. My dog, man.
Hey, we
my
just met him
dog,
today.
bro.
He the cool. He cool,
Bro.
bro. Anytime you in Charlotte, man, just pull up. I got you. I got you. I know some vegan spots. I know some
Shout out my nigga Wolf. Shout out WTF Media Studios for making all this happen. And Neek, thank you so much for being here. Thank y'all for always accepting me as family. My nigga Rob, bro.
man.
It's been some good years.
Hey, I love you, man. You
Let's
like a
keep
brother,
stacking
bro.
them, bro. Let's keep stacking them,
Only
bro.
known them 2 days. It was in love, man.
Let's
It
keep
was love,
stacking them,
man.
bro. You can get your shit off, bro. Sign your nigga.
All right, man. So
go ahead.
you see the brand right now, man. It's Delk. So it's DELK. And so I got this photography business out in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in business for 2 years now, so that's been major. Just opened up a photography studio and event space with my wife. So we want to talk a little bit about that. It's called Upscale Studios. For photography,
Upscale.
it's 1,200 square feet, at a good rate. We all about giving back to the community, man. So, like, my prices is reasonable because I want everybody to be able to have some luxuries in their life, man. You don't got to get over on people. You don't got to be out here waxing people, man. I want to make sure that everybody have the chance to create some dope memories.
That's real, bro.
And then we starting at Black Wealth. So you want to talk a little bit about?
Yeah, so we have Upscale Studio and events. And then also I have a printing company, so called Pretty Press, Pretee Press. So I make shirts, hats, glassware, artwork, all that stuff.
Dope.
Yeah, that's it.
Super dope.
That's bad, man. Much love, bro. We will see y'all soon. We will see y'all soon, man. Y'all keep continuing to listen, keep continuing to rock it, you know what I'm saying? We got some beautiful, beautiful changes coming on the way. So I can't wait for y'all to hear it, learn more about it. So, once again, Primary Colors, we signing you out. My nigga Shaq is not here, so I gotta say it on my brother's behalf. Fellas. No, we gotta start it off with ladies first. Ladies, pop that pussy for real niggas only. Only. That's an exclusion. You have a choice. I know some wild shit going on. It's Supreme Court shit, man. I'm so sorry for everything going on, ladies, but
Real niggas only.
But that should tell you now more than ever.
Right.
Pop that pussy for real
Right.
niggas only. And fellas, wait your turn. Don't try to skip the line.
Wait your goddamn turn.
Don't try to go around the line, do all a bunch of this.
Just be patient.
Be patient. Your turn is coming. It's coming. And when you get it, you better maximize on that motherfucker,
Forgot
man.
about you.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good week. We love y'all, man. Peace.
Dope. That was dope, man.
That was fun, bro.
That was
fun, bro.
I
Well,
wasn't
thanks
trying to
for
get too
that,
heavy to the military. I was like, damn, nigga, I'm still in, nigga.
Yeah, I know. Shit. I know.
Fuck them niggas.